Hello. Good evening.
Also, I'm sending some. Oh, sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Um, yeah, we're back with some more Pathfinder, and we are at a very exciting sort of juncture here. Let's get into what happened last week. So, man, I wrote a lot last week. You guys had to deal with some extra creatures that were looking to sort of converge upon you as you were sort of mid battle with first the denizens from Leng, and then after that was the horrifying creature that emerged from the portal after you had killed all of the men who were working on it. Um, Thanks to Cade's hold monster spell, this creature was pretty quickly dispatched by all of you. Um, while that was going
Thank you.
on, yes, you did. Dino laid down a trap of sorts as he created a massive wall of thorns that stretched from the corner that Aruzi had been watching all the way down to where the noises that you guys heard were coming from. It didn't take long to come to the realization that the trap was not properly conceived, as the creatures in question were able to fly over it. And then you guys were forced to do battle with three of these just hideously ugly Lamia type creatures called Hungerers. Some of you were subjected to their bites, which caused some wisdom drain and some acid damage. But once again, Cade to the rescue with some scrolls of restoration to make sure that nobody was suffering for long. After you guys took care of them, you decided to go see if you could figure out where any additional creatures that had emerged had gone, as well as perhaps what they are. This search led you into some of their quarters, where you guys found the amulet that I mentioned last week, the proof against poison amulet, and you also came across a couple of daemons who, once again, ridiculously ugly, not too happy to be intruded upon. But as they share a common language with Cade, Cade was able to establish communication and eventually get them to not be so hostile, as they eventually ended up agreeing to leave you alone in exchange for some kind of offering. And after some ideas that included dragon scales and like other magic items that you guys didn't really want, Cade understood the assignment and took hold of their top fangs and tore them out and offered them to these daemons, who decided that this was satisfactory and allowed you to go on your way. Finally, Dino picked up some tracks. Following them, there were maybe like a half dozen sets of tracks in all. There were two sets that went to the north out of the throne room, which you guys ended up bypassing those in pursuit of the other four sets of tracks that led you all the way down into the area where you currently stand now. You guys have opened the door. It is Dino and Viorian and Chopper leading everybody in. What you know is that there was a voice that had said that they had come to help, and that voice was quickly cut off by a really like low yet booming and powerful voice who claims to know that you guys are there and that you won't go any further. So we're gonna pick up from there. Hearing those words, Viorian kind of taps Dino on the shoulder, and she just says, "Now I'm sure you have some kind of plan, right?"
Of course I do.
Sure. Yeah.
What do you mean back there?
We got plans.
My plan is to kill them all until they're dead. And with that, I mean spells, target the biggest one, and cage strategy, fuck one guy in particular.
Ah, so no plan at all.
Fuck you back there.
Talking
all types of shit.
Goes, I mean, fuck you, that one guy in particular, and attack the largest usually has worked out in our favor overall. That's how we've gotten here. And go left. Those are our plans, always. We have a simple plan, always.
I'm more the type of guy that adjusts my strategy as I'm fighting. Do you have any ideas?
Viorian just simply says, well, I suppose that answers the next question I would have had.
But what would that be?
Do you always listen to him?
Yes.
But given what I've just heard, I think I know the answer.
He just kind of perks up and goes, well, I also go off and do my own thing sometimes.
Which has helped.
Consequences of my actions are chasing me right now.
What could that be?
Kay's looking at Dino. I mean, well, technically we were chasing them, but we lost our trail. So, again, we had some plans, not necessarily always good plans, then also some really awesome plans. And I point at Dream and go, we started a fortress with some really cool fucking plans from that one. Kay just kind of shrugs and looks back and goes, so, TLDR, yes, no plan, kind of?
We just kind of do our own thing.
Viorian just tightens her grip on the hilt of her scimitar, and she just says, I suppose I can follow your lead then.
Cade looks at her and goes, well, we also do like taking advice from anyone who has some more knowledge than us. So if you have any advice on who this booming fucking voice in our heads are, I'm all ears.
She says, it's probably another one of the rune giants. But we do need to be careful here because we're not far from Khalib's quarters. And then realizing that you might not know who that is, she just quietly says, Khalib is Karzoug's apprentice.
She just like wide eyes and nods and goes, okay. So quietly kill them all, okay, Dino? Or we run? Do we run? Do we want to run? Running is always an option, guys. Cade says, taking a single step back.
We never run. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I run all the time, but I run towards the enemy most of the time.
Exactly, we don't run.
You know what? I can't think of an argument to that.
But seriously, you know, you guys know what I'm down. I'm always down to kill my enemy, but if you guys don't want to fight, then I'm not gonna force you.
He kind of shrugs and goes, well, I'm not saying not fight, but I'm looking at our angel friend here, and I actually say it that way, and I'm like, and they seem to not want to fight, or at least think we aren't gonna do well. So, any weaknesses we should be aware of? Anything we should be doing? Do you know any secret passages out of here? Do you have a better option than war fight? I'm genuinely asking.
Iruzi, Iruzi turns towards you and says, I don't know why you would think I'm not willing to fight, but I certainly am. I heard the name. Khalib is the one who imprisoned me here.
You know what? That's fair. You just asked us if we had a plan, and then said you'd supposedly follow our lead. So
this is the Planetar talking now, not Viorian.
Yeah.
And she just says, well, yeah, the whole point of helping you was so that I could get my revenge.
Kay just kind of throws our hands up and goes, you know, I've met a lot of people in the last few days. Kind of getting the wires crossed. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure. You made it seem like since we didn't have a plan, it didn't seem like a good idea. So I was saying backing off was an option. Kate then goes, you know what? Fuck it. And then just grabs her sword and pulls out and just takes a step forward and goes, all right, I'm ready. Which way? Direct me.
All right, so...
Well, before we do, can I make a check to see what I know what a rune giant is?
Valid.
Sure. This is gonna be should be knowledge.
Pretty sure giants are nature.
It should be
Unless it's a
I just-
special giant.
yeah, I just want to make sure they're not listed as something else. Nope, they're still listed as humanoids, so yeah, it's nature.
Yes. I shall cast guidance. Ah.
All right. Well, for starters, you know that you've already fought one. There was one in the throne room. It was the big one who, after it went down, the other giants were sort of freed of some kind of control and they fled. Aside from that, you have enough of a role there to get one extra piece of knowledge. So if there's any particular thing you'd like to know about them.
One, I have a like a knowledge thing that gives me even more knowledge based off how much.
Oh, that's
I
right. Yeah,
succeed.
you get two. Well, actually, hold on. It's based on how much you exceed the check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you only just barely made it, so
Oh,
gonna-
fair enough.
gonna be one extra bit of information.
Valid. That's so.
The main thing I want to know is its resistances or its immunities.
Okay. Yeah, it's got immunities to 3 different types of energy: cold, fire, and electricity.
Got it. Got it. Ah.
And no damage resistances besides that.
That I have information that you need to know, even though you probably want to use it anyway.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, listen. Rune Giant needs to go. All right, that's my strategy. Focus the ever living fuck out of the biggest one. All right.
Okay.
However, things immune to fire, which is bad. Electricity, also bad. Cold, I can live with. So
So it's just, I can't do anything to it. So does that mean I get to crossbow?
I swear to God,
I-
Cat.
Yeah.
We are vast outnumbered here. If you keep crossbowing them instead of helping me out here and help me kill all the things,
Okay,
I'm
but you just
fucking
told me
nuking
that
you.
they're allergic to ice, fire, and electricity. That's what my magic does.
Kate just kind of looks at her
I
and goes,
thought-
she does have a point, This is like the one time she's kind of gimped a bit. So crossbow and also things that maybe
Like,
don't
unless you want me to try to get to fall in love with one of you.
Kate just looks at
I
them and
thought you
goes,
had disintegrate.
That could work.
That could work. We're not falling in love with them too, right?
Sorry,
Because if we're not
I
falling
didn't
in love
mean
with
to
them
cast
too, then
disintegrate. I was trying to read it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
I thought disintegrate was a fire spell.
no, it doesn't. It's untyped damage, so.
Oh, okay. So
There
I
you
technically could use disintegrate. I mean, I could also throw them around.
Yeah, like disintegrate works, magic missile
I
works.
also like that die. Anyway, Cat. I need from you, Cade, Ursuline, Dream, especially you, Dream. Here's what I need y'all to do: focus fire the ever living fuck out of that guy. If you have no good spells against him, target anyone else. All right? We need to either hit this thing as hard as we can, or we need to hit everyone.
So Cade looks at him, so fuck that one guy in particular. Gotcha.
Fuck that guy
Is
in
it
the-
smart?
fuck that
I'd
one guy in
spin
particular.
around and look at the Brian and the angel and look at both of them and go, are they intelligent beings? Is this something that I could genuinely harm them by feebling their minds? Is it a viable option?
Tim, I'm sorry. Quick question: did we take a rest between last session and now, or did you change my spells
think
last
we
session?
should
Did you
if
use any of
we
my spells
haven't.
last session?
We use some of your spells.
There has not been a rest in a little bit. I've been updating your spell count.
They've literally saved our lives at points.
Awesome. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
Yep.
You're welcome.
No worries. Yeah. So if you guys want to adjust positioning at all, now's the time to do it.
All right, we'll do that right now.
Totem transformation time, because I like my high AC.
And then yeah, the last thing that Viorian is going to say to you, Dino, and she just says, "There's a pretty good chance that Khalib already knows that you guys are here. So just be on the lookout for any sudden tricks."
Gotcha.
Oh no, I don't trust someone who doesn't have their tricks up front.
So I'm with Dino out front. I have Aurelius right ahead of me.
Okay. So at this point, Cade, you can spot these two giants here. You see a couple of cloud giants.
I'm trying to be sneaky for the record.
One,
I was
two.
going to say that.
Okay, yeah. Roll stealth then. Okay.
Not the worst.
Oh no.
Oh,
simultaneously,
the
both of those giants turn to you, and they point in your direction.
Cage's ways.
And then the low, sort of grumbly voice comes from behind. It just says, "Take them out."
Cade motions at motions at me and then points behind me and be like, "What?" And then I act like I'm turning around to fight. Bluff.
All right.
Can I bluff?
In giant,
Yeah, you can
I
bluff.
respond with, I'm gonna take your existence, you son of a bitch.
I am playing dumb and bluffing my existence in this situation.
You see that this one here gets ready to start some kind of like bardic performance, and this one here is let's see, what do they have? They have small pile of like rocks next to them, and this giant is going to start picking them up and preparing to throw. At this point, let's roll initiative. And again, if anyone wanted to move before we start combat,
Now's the time.
now is the time.
So I kind of gave Dino a look, but did my bluff pass?
It did. Yeah, they didn't like
So they think I'm on their side for now.
Yeah, like they think that they're not really sure what to think, honestly. They just like I said, they're sort of readying themselves in case, but for now they're not immediately attacking you.
I look at so this is out of game. I'm asking everyone, is it cool if I try something?
Go for it.
What is it?
Well, that's the last thing we've done at every single fight where I try to talk myself out of it.
Like, I trust you implicitly.
I say
I didn't want to make
fuck
it the
like,
cage.
I want to say go ahead, but if they start attacking us, then I don't want to take that risk. I just want to murder them.
Oh, well, I mean, they're already about to attack us, so we're in initiative, so it was just more of a last-ditch effort if the DM allows.
I mean,
but then I didn't want to just do it and then make it the cage show and feel like a jerk, so I was trying to check in.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, so then Cade's just gonna be like, are you guys prepared for the Aklo? They're coming down the hall. They've broken through. And Cade's just trying to bluff that.
I'll just have me and Chomper hold our actions for a while.
Yeah,
I plan
that's
on doing.
literally all I
And
was trying.
if they get too close to me where I can't cast my spell anymore, I'm blasting to the smithereens.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like Kate's literally doing this as a like kind of trying to throw them off their feet, get them less ready as we're about to hopefully then get more surprise on them, or just delay the inevitable. But it's just more of like giving everyone a chance to line up, acting like I'm running from that, and hoping, dear God of all things, that they actually didn't like the Aklos being there trying to usurp Karzoug. And if you want me to roll anything, let me know.
Initiative if you haven't already.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Wow, let's go.
I'd have to look up that meta magic real quick, see if it can be used on multiple targets.
Oh, that's cool. Tim, I have a question when you're ready.
The contingency can only be on one person.
Damn. Okay.
It's worth a shot.
Good question.
I'm going to use it to. Never mind.
As a person who always tries to push the envelope, it is worth a shot. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Honestly, I respect the effort and the hustle. You're a healer trying to keep us alive. That is always a positive.
I'm going to at least use heal contingency on Juno. So, because frontliner, death.
Honestly,
Frontliner does
respect.
like being healed.
Death, no death, no death allowed.
Sorry, I'm just breaking ties.
Come on, you have a 16 in dexterity. You're better than the monsters. Come on.
So does one of the monsters, so I'm gonna need another just a flat D20 roll for you.
Ah! Fuck. Yes! Eat shit, Lamia, you piece of shit.
Alright, so Iruzi is gonna go first with a natural 20 initiative for a total of 28.
Let's go.
She is going to fly past everybody.
Wait, I rolled a nat 20. You got also a nat 20? Damn.
Yeah, and her dex is higher, so.
Damn. Alright, well that took some of my wings out of my thunder.
Sorry, I mean, you're still really high in the order. So let's see here.
Oh, did they respond to my commentary about the Aklo and everything at all? Or did that just not register?
There is an answer to that, which I'll get to shortly.
Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. Jumping the gun.
Okay, so Iruzi is going to fly past, round the corner, and just swing as hard as she can when she gets to this first giant here. Rears back and brings down her holy greatsword on top of this cloud giant, hitting with a 45 for a decent chunk of damage. And as she like follows through, you hear the big one in the back sort of answer your question, and he just says, "They'll find your bodies."
Oh.
But don't take my word for it. let's see what
Well-
Master Khalib thinks. And as soon as Iruzi hears the name Khalib, she just screams towards him, "Yes, go fetch him, so that he may pay for what he's done." And with that, it is going to now be Jareem's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move the boys up a little bit.
Yep. The flying boys.
Where are these guys?
They're basically in through this doorway here and then around the corner this way.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, I mean, you all have enough fly speed to get there. Now, Electro Boy's got 200 feet and Deerface is 120, so... Yeah, Deerface easily gets into the middle of all of them.
Deerface.
You're on his back, right?
Yeah. Alright, so Dragon is gonna...
Yeah, he gets...
An ally?
That's an ally, yes.
Okay. Alright, that's right.
Alright, so yeah, he gets a bite, and Deerface also gets a bite. Both of you swoop in together to get the Cloud Giant. Let's see. 30. Because technically that's a flank. That's a miss. 35 is also a miss.
Shit.
All right. Next is this Cloud Giant. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you get to attack too. What am I saying? There we go.
I'm going to release the hounds.
Okay.
The Doge.
Where do you want to put him? All right, so they... This is an automatic, automatic 3d6 damage for a swarm attack. And roll that. It should be, there might already be an attack roll for it on your sheet, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, 12 points of damage. The Cloud Giant makes a save against the distraction, so it is not nauseated by that. Okay, now I can move on. All right, so this cloud giant here is going to pull out sort of a set of musical pipes and start a bardic performance. And it's going to inspire courage on its friends. It's now Kate's turn.
Well, the plan I had is now no longer good because I thought I was going first. All right. Where's my ruler? I just want a ruler. Okay. My movement speed is 30, so I guess. Staring at the guy in the back.
Too far, I think.
Okay, staring at the one making the bardic performance.
Also too far.
Okay, all of them are too far.
These two are not too far.
Alright, well then this one.
Okay.
Targeting all of them. One creature per level plus 3. So I'm targeting all of them.
Okay, let's see. No two of which can be more than 30 feet apart, so...
Well,
That's
it's a
within 30.
chains.
Yeah, I know, but still, like the two furthest ones can't be more than 30 feet apart. But it looks like we're good.
But then the range is close, 25 feet per plus 5 feet per 2 levels. So we should be good.
Yeah, no, you are. Yeah, I mean, the range is for the point of origin, and then the targets is related.
No, I know. I'm
anyway.
saying either way. I was just double checking the range
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, no, I measured it out. We're good. Okay, saving throws.
Specifically, the rolls for the Warden song you're showing, just so you know.
Oh, this shouldn't be.
Well, I know. That's why I'm letting you know.
Well, at least then you know it's a natural one.
I know that my DM is fair.
Okay. Test roll, just to make sure. Okay.
As long as the rest of my food, I now have a large banana shake. Life is just looking up today.
Very nice, very nice.
You all ran in too quickly, and is all kerfluffled at everyone.
All right, so the two cloud giants in the front are the only two that end up failing the save. The rest succeed. But yeah, that's a -4 to attack rolls, skill checks, and ability checks. Well, for all of them for 1 round, and then the two of the front for a much longer time.
So Cade looks at everyone and is like, now's your time to get your big boy hits in.
Oh, you better believe it.
-4.
And I've done everything I can possibly do, unless I can throw items. If I can throw an item, then I have an idea.
I mean, you can throw an item, just it would be next turn, because...
Well, that's what I was asking. I was like, if... Yeah, then yes, I'm done with my turn.
Yeah. All right. It is Lily's turn.
10, 15. I think I can see anything yet.
Well, I mean, you can spend your whole turn running if you want to get closer. It's always an option.
Is this long range? Touch demon. I'm going to give someone spell resistance if it spell slots do it. The spell slots. Gonna give you spell resistance.
Alright, so Cat has spell resistance now.
Yep. That's my turn.
Okay. Next is this guy here. He is going to call lightning down on onto Dream. So I need a reflex saving throw, Dream. I'll get it. Things moving. All right, so that is a success.
Oh wow, we rolled the same thing.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so that's going to be 7 points of damage. And that's its turn. Ursulin will... She's going to use all her actions to full run. Get to about there. Set up to use her gun. It's now Dino's turn.
Alright. Time. It's over. Time for everyone's top 5 favorite dinosaurs, Diplodocus. Oh, I'm just gonna use the Brontosaurus token.
Yeah, it's
Brachiosaurus.
yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna summon him right there, but make him colossal size. He's a very big boy. We can go wherever he wants. Yes. Right, Tim. It's time for awesome blow.
Okay.
So before I do this, quick question. Awesome blow is a combat maneuver. It's a feat, but essentially, if I succeed on a creature, it slams 10 feet away, and then it gets knocked prone. But if it hits an object, then it slams because the object, and both the object and the creature takes damage, and the creature falls. What happens when I knock a creature into another creature? Do they both fall over?
Good question. I would say let's see the results of what you're doing. So yeah, it's gonna be combat maneuver bonus, which is plus 38.
40 because of my feet, so he's even stronger.
Yes.
And my guy is just gonna punt the ever living shit out of the small boy. Actually, no, fuck her. My dinosaur's punching the shit out of him.
Okay.
Fuck!
Yikes. All right. Well, that's a failure.
Not fair. I start using my move to combo Chomper. All right, Chomper, kill them all. Chomper's gonna go right here, and I'm gonna flank her bitch ass. So, Chomper gets one bite off.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
My words, Tim. I'm punting a giant into another giant.
Okay. I trust that I'll see it.
All right, I end my turn.
Okay. Next is this one here. She is going to take a quick scan of everyone on the battlefield, and she is going to heal the cloud giant that you guys are engaged with. She casts Cure Serious Wounds.
Down with that.
Opportunity attack, baby.
She'll cast defensively.
I agree with that statement.
21. She actually loses the spell completely.
Yes. Go, Diplodocus. You didn't get to punt people, but you're threatening spaces, which is good.
With that, it is now this cloud giant's turn. She is very much debuffed by both the inflict pain as well as Cade's stare. So she is going to... She'll cast defensively as well. Alright, that's a success. She's going to cast Sirocco, and that is going to affect... So, from here... So, let's see. Dream and Deerface are safe. Alright, so Cade, Chomper, Electro Boy, Aruzi, Fortitude saving throw.
34.
Natural 20 for Aruzi.
In danger. Oh, hey.
27, that's pretty good.
For me, that's really good.
Just need our dragon friend.
Oh, Dream's dragon. I get that.
I got it. So let's see. We have Chopper. Okay. Electro Boy fails to save. Takes 25 points of fire damage.
No.
Chopper takes 12 on the success. Cade takes 12. Ruzi has fire resist, so only takes 2. It is Viorian's turn. She is going to rush headlong into battle. She's going to be slightly careful just because she doesn't want to run into a place where she can't immediately hit something. And so she's just going to post up next to Cade for the moment. It's now this one's turn. She's not being threatened by anything, so she will cast a...
There she is.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So she'll also attempt to... Actually, no. She's got to move because she doesn't have Lily's thing where it gives her range to cure spells. So she is going to move to here. And casting defensively will attempt to heal the Cloud Giant there. That is a success, 28. And so 14 points of healing to the Cloud Giant. Warden of Thunder here, he will attempt to strike the dragon with his great sword, and he takes -4 to all of his attacks. Let's see, we have those all still hit anyway, with the third one being a critical. Okay, so that is going to be $120 points of damage as he power attacks on the third one. And Electro Boy not looking good. All right, Cat's turn.
All right. I have been waiting for this. So Cat's going to move a bit so that she can actually see the action. I can move that far, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, and I'm gonna ask a really stupid question because it's the first time looking at the tokens. Which of the tokens are our main target?
One.
Yeah, the one way in the back was the one that...
The giant one way in the back. Okay, cool. Cool,
Come on.
cool. All right. I am going to use Magic Missile on this guy because I think that now it's the only spell I have that like works that can reach him.
Okay.
It's a confirmed hit, so like I don't blame you.
Well, also it's distance. Like anything else I could try that's more powerful, I'm too far away for.
Hmm. Okay, yep. That's 17 points of force
Or I'm also
damage.
gonna hurt all y'all. So
Your magic missiles crash into the giant. Doesn't appear to leave anything more than a scratch, but you know, just based on the nature of the spell, that it did something.
and I will end my turn there.
Okay. This guy here. First off, I should probably roll hit points for the big dinosaur.
boy has Constitution, and he gets 17 extra hit points.
Yep. The Rune Giant is going to take his greatsword and full round of attacks against your summon.
Oh, you bitch.
First one's a critical, and the second one hits, and the third one also hits.
Damn.
For a whole shitload of damage. That is 187 points of damage.
Ouch.
And just after he pulls his greatsword back, you see a man almost a little bit too casually walking into the fight. Looks like this. And the Rune Giant looks at him and says, "Ah, Master Khalib, not a moment too soon." And Khalib is going to enter the fight. Top of the round, Ruzi sees Khalib walking forward, and with just an absolute single-minded fury, she flies over to right about here. The way she's in reach of him and doesn't take any opportunity attacks from anybody else. And she swings her greatsword at him and rolls a natural 1.
Blinded by her
You will
fury.
do that to a person.
Yeah, definitely a bit blinded by rage and fury. Dream's turn.
Jolly.
So yeah, Electro Boy kind of got fucked up on the last go round.
Is Dream there?
Been talking at times.
Yeah. That's. I think he went AFK.
Your turn, Rob, if you're there.
I'm here, sorry. Okay. Electro Boy is going to attack,
Khalib is that tiny man in the back corner, if you were away for that introduction.
no, I heard it, I just don't see him.
Tiny man.
Tiny man.
Tiny man.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
Tiny man.
tiny man. Alright, Electro Boy is gonna get him.
Okay. Second claw strike as well.
Oh, right.
That's a lot of something. Okay. No DR. Bite hits.
Wow. Damage sucks.
Yeah, damage is not great. Everything but the tail hits. So that is 73 points of damage.
Still not bad.
Not bad.
And then Deerface is gonna get this one.
Okay. Bite misses, both claws hit, so that is a rend. Nice. That's a total of 71 points of damage.
Fuck yeah. And then I am going to heal myself. Actually, I can do that next round. I'm gonna do something else. Did I use mass inflict serious wounds?
You might have.
I know what I'm gonna do.
I think you did use it. Let me
Vile dog transformation. Put him on the swarm.
Let's see. I guess you didn't use the mass inflict serious wounds because I usually put the spell names in my notes and it's not coming up. So
Fuck yeah.
so if you want to do that instead, you know, feel free.
Well, how many more turns do I have the dogs for? I forget.
The swarm, that's they last a while, I think. Let me let's see, go back here. Release the hounds. Yeah, 1 round per level, so let's you have them for like another what, 13 rounds?
Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'll do that instead then.
Alright, so mass inflict.
Boom.
Okay. So I get, you want me to like put it so it hits everybody, or?
Yeah, everyone that's not on the.
All right, so take a stick in the middle there, and it'll catch everyone. All right, will saving throws all around. Rune Giant makes it. Cloud Giant Bard fails. Storm Giants, natural 1, and the other one makes it. The other Cloud Giant makes it. Lamia's. They both make it. And Khalib. Makes it. So. $11 points of damage to everyone that succeeded.
Sick. No, on my turn there.
22 points to those who failed.
Good damage.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad all around. Alright, so, Cloud Giant Bard free action continues its performance. It is also...
I gotta do the...
Oh yeah, roll for the Release the Hounds, yeah, as well.
Plus the Vile Dog transformation. I forget what that does.
Well, no, you use Mass Inflict, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot. Okay.
Vile Dog will have to wait, but, yeah, so Release the Hounds, and I'll roll the, God damn it. I'll roll the saving throw for the distraction. Okay, 34. So distraction does not work, but of course it's auto damage, so 9 points. Yeah, this Cloud Giant's in a bad way. Alright, so the Bard is going to... very briefly stop playing its pipe. The sound still carries for long enough as it is really just using the pipes to try to bludgeon Dino with a full round of attacks.
Oh.
That's a lot of damage. All of those are hits. Yeah, 46, 33, 32. Total of 139 points of damage.
Oof.
Leaving you 1 point above where Lily's contingency would go off.
Oh,
So it does not go off.
oh my.
It's now Cade's turn.
Cade just kind of cracks their knuckles and looks at everyone and goes, "So, my plan from before, I'm still doing. Good luck, have fun, run away." And I look straight at Khalib. I'm going to... Where's my little ruler? Go straight up to here, as far as I can, so I'm outside that giant's reaches.
Alright, so you hug the wall.
Damn it. He's just slightly outside my stare range, right?
Yeah. Unless you were to charge and try to bonk him, you could stare as you're running towards him.
I want to use a spell.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
issue.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see. I see.
Yeah, this is why I got really excited before when I was the first one in the room and I thought that was going to go off differently, but...
It did not.
Good luck, everyone.
Okay, so any number of creatures means you're not subjecting your friends to this.
Nope.
I need a caster level check as Khalib has spell resistance.
Okay. Fuck you, dude. The fuck you, dude, was to him, not you, just for the record.
Yeah, I know.
Mesmerist or concentration, sorry.
The caster level, so Mesmerist. Okay, yeah, you beat it. So now saving throws all around. Interesting.
So yeah, I told everyone to run. I might not be targeting you, but if you're the closest one, enjoy.
So yeah, this is already some interesting results.
I'm also not targeting Dino's dinosaurs.
Traded.
I just wanted to be clear. No familiars, no babu, no thralls.
Yeah, I mean you
nothing that we
can
consider an ally.
you can just choose to exclude allies. Like it's
I
fine.
am. I was just making it clear that I am choosing
Yeah.
everyone. Originally, I just stated us.
Boy. So far, I've rolled 3 saving throws and they're all failures. So that's very interesting. Oh, that's a success. That's a natural 20 for the rune giant.
Aw.
Okay, one of the storm giants failed. The bard failed. The other cloud giant failed. Khalib failed.
Oh, that rune giant being the only one who's coherent left in his party is fantastic.
Yeah, the rune giant succeeded, both Lamias succeeded, and this storm giant succeeded. So we went 50-50 on pass-fail here.
Yeah, but this guy was so proud for Caleb to walk in and be like, "Yo, just in time." Wait, what?
That also completely wrecks what I was going to do with him on his turn, so props for that. All right. Anything else?
That origami fucking thing, the only thing I need to do for it to go off is fill the paper twice. Are you gonna consider that using an item, or is that something I can do right now?
Roll sleight of hand, and we'll see how fast you can do it.
I think that's very, very fair.
Not,
fast at
not
all!
happening. Not happening this turn. No.
Very fair. Okay, so you guys all see me do this really epic spell and then go in my pocket and start fumbling like a dumbass.
That's a
And I have my
kid.
turn.
Very, exactly. Vintage Cade. All right, Lily, you're up.
I'm going to move since
Okay.
I can't see anything.
Yep. So 20 feet.
Yeah, I don't know how far that is though. Right there. Okay.
All right. So next to Cat here. Yep.
I can't see any enemies yet, can I?
You can see the two cloud giants.
Do I can?
Yeah.
Oh, I can.
You can see them. Yeah.
I'm going to cast spiritual weapon on the closest cloud giant.
Okay. So you cast
If only I
it.
can find it. Spiritual weapon, where are you? I can't find spiritual weapon. Oh wait, there it is.
All right, and then it gets one attack.
Panic.
All right, so it's being flanked. So that's a hit. 6 points of force damage plus 3 points of bleed, which happens on its turn. And yeah, this cloud giant is on death's door. All right, next is this storm giant here. Oh, I have to remove. It's actually a good thing that inflict pain wears off on some of these guys in the back that are confused, because now their attack rolls get better. All right, so yeah, they have to choose their deadliest spells and/or most advantageous combat tactics. Given that he is already next to one of his friends, which we'll call this one, he is going to full attack that Lamia with his greatsword. Not quite as great as we were hoping for here. So the first attack hits for 32 points of damage. Second one is a natural 1, and the third one is a total of 20, which also misses. So 1 for 3 on that one. It is now Ursulin's turn. Ursulin is going to fire a full round of shots at this giant as she sees it getting ready to perhaps strike down Electro Boy, and she would like to prevent that. All of those are hits. For 88 points of damage. And that brings us to Dino's turn.
Alrighty. Alright, you know what? Stone Giant needs to die.
Alright, so Chomper, I guess, first.
First.
Okay.
Full 3 attacks.
Okay, so Chomper. The first one is enough.
I case, after the first one, he targets the Lamia right here.
Can he reach? 15 feet reach? He can. Yeah, he can reach, I think.
Excellent. No, I think he just always just take a 5-foot step because he hasn't moved yet.
Nah, he can. He can reach. He can just barely reach.
Yeah.
So obviously the second one is a natural 1. The third one, that hits. Yeah, 48 points of damage.
Yes. Motherfucker. Alright. This boy is going to, what's he gonna do?
Awesome blow again.
Harry attempted to.
Oh, you can only do it once?
He can, no, not that. It's just like I'm trying to figure out who to target because he can't.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you said
You
said tempted, not attempted. Like, all right, I got it. I misheard you.
Don't worry about it.
You should be worried about it, Tim. You're supposed to be perfect. What happened?
I mean, you weren't here the last 2 weeks. I bungled one or more things, but that's okay.
I'm
You know what?
I'm teasing, but damn, all right.
I know.
It's not my fault.
What? No. The Llama's got to go.
All right, so you're prioritizing taking out one of the healers then. Okay.
Punting the shit out of the Llama over there.
All right. 48. That should be good enough. Let me just make sure. Yes. So I know it's a slam attack in the feet, and this guy doesn't have a slam, so
The
roll.
Zoom tail.
I would have said trample. Just because, like, I don't know, that I feel like that's closer to a slam than yeah, all right, yeah. You know what? You can pick tail or trample. I'll let you choose.
Let's go with trample. It makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, just roll.
To be fair, I did say he was punting the shit out of him. So.
Yeah. So we'll make a trample. So no matter what, it's getting knocked 10 feet.
It is.
Which direction? Like away this way, this towards Cade. Okay.
Hey, Cade, catch!
Kid, it's oh god.
All right, so it's moved 10 feet over, and then yeah, just go ahead and roll the
Aye.
trample damage. 26, not bad.
Alright, Tim.
So that leaves you.
Can the guys who are confused, can they still do opportunity attacks?
It's a good question, actually. Here we go. Greater Song of Discord. Let's see here. Each affected creature automatically attacks the nearest target each round. It doesn't say they can't, so I'm gonna go with they can.
Fair enough. Here's the thing, like, this one is really right next to all of us, so that fucker's gotta go.
Okay.
Aye!
Nope.
Fuck. And now I take a 5-foot step this way.
Okay.
Because I'm getting the fuck away from that cloud giant.
Understandable.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right, so this Lamia back here, who is not affected by the Song of Discord, she is going to move to here, and she's going to touch the Cloud Giant and heal it a bit.
Is that a spell I'm assuming it's using?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the defensive casting. 17 plus. Wait, no, that's not the number I meant to say. Total of 33. The DC would be. Oh yeah, it easily exceeds it. So yeah, the spell works.
Fair.
And it's now the Cloud Giant just got healed. So it has to attack the nearest target. There are several within 5 feet of it, so I'm just going to roll randomly. So it could be one of 4 different targets. And it rolled the only enemy among them.
Yes! Fuck you, Lamia.
Full attack with its long spear. First attack hits for 30 points of piercing damage. The second one is a 28 that misses. Third is a 25, which also misses. But again, 1 successful strike thanks to Cade's confusion spell.
Just imagine. Don't worry, I'll heal you. I don't fucking need you. Stab.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I have to roll that back because I just realized something. What I didn't realize was that even those who successfully save are affected for 1 round. So the healing does not occur. The Lamia here, again, I have to roll randomly here between your summon and the Storm Giant next to it. It rolled on the Storm Giant.
Ah.
Full attack with its glaive. It's only 1 hit, but 22 points of slashing. However, that does mean the Cloud Giant does get to attack one of you. It's just at random. It's going to attack. It's going to attack Deerface. First one hits, 32 points of damage. Second attack's 26, misses. Third attack's a 15, that misses. Alright, now we got that right. It is Viorian's turn. Viorian, thanks to Cade's magic, Viorian sees an opening and rushes in with her scimitar, and she eliminates the Cloud Giant rather easily. And she then withdraws her blade and looks sort of downrange and points it directly at Khalib. It's now Khalib's turn. He must attack the Rune Giant.
It's the most powerful option.
Yeah, which means he has to use a spell if he has them at his disposal, and he certainly does. Khalib is going to cast Horrid Wilting on the Rune Giant. Fortitude save is a 30. So half damage. The Rune Giant takes 30 points of damage from the spell. But that is going to burn one of Khalib's 8th level spells.
Cool.
Without it ever getting a chance to be used on you guys.
Ah.
This Lamia, again, forced to attack the nearest thing.
Let's get up first because she's knocked over.
That's true.
Bears.
That is true. She is prone. So she's going to stand up, and this means that Electro Boy gets a bite as an opportunity attack.
There's Chopper and my other boy over here.
Yep, that's correct.
Um,
So all three beastie boys.
I think 31 misses.
Sadly, it does, just barely.
Can my guy make another awesome blow? No, he's not. No, he's not. I don't need that. Allow me. Actually, can you make a trip instead? I'm gonna stand back up. No, the fuck you're not.
I don't know if it's possible. I'll look it up. Attack of opportunity. No, it has to be an attack, so it'd be a tail smack.
Smack.
38 hits. $46 plus 15, I believe. For the tail. 26 from Electro Boy, 24 from the Diplodocus, so 50 damage total. Once she gets up, she is going to make a single attack. Interesting. Yeah, alright, so she makes a single attack against Electro Boy. She is going to channel energy in an attempt to harm Electro Boy. However, this, in her confusion, she does not realize that Electro Boy is undead. So the attempt to harm him with her negative energy fails.
Stupid.
He doesn't heal because she used it with the intent to harm. But Electro Boy lives on for now, as he remains pretty badly hurt. It's now Cat's turn.
All right.
Oh shit, he's almost dead.
Yeah, he got blown up by one of the storm giants.
So Cat's gonna move forward a bit, and
Sorry, I'm gonna move.
No, you're good.
who's this right here?
That's Khalib. That's the apprentice.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's why I was asking. And he is not one of ours, right?
No, not one of yours.
And oh, this is not what I was planning on doing, but this will work. I'm just gonna use disintegrate.
Okay.
Cat.
On this one.
Natural one.
Are you shitting me?
Yikes.
No, not.
I'm telling you, disintegrate is cursed. Every time I want to use it to do something cool, it's like, nah.
Not a
So
lightning
Cat
spell,
attempts
fuck you.
disintegrate, and it's like, I'm gonna, it's like, fuck you.
You need to just like nonchalantly cast it.
Cat's like,
All right. Yeah, it's now the Rune Giant's turn. And the Rune Giant, I mean, yeah, he's under the Song of Discord for a turn. So let's see. He has Khalib and the summoned Diplodocus as valid targets, as they're both within really the closest space as far as reach is concerned. He attacks Khalib.
Yeah.
He looks down at him and says, "You dare strike me," and brings his greatsword down upon Karzoug's apprentice. Unfortunately for you guys, only one of those hits, but it's 49 points of slashing damage. Khalib at this point, as a free action, just before the greatsword connects with his body, he is going to snap his fingers, and it's going to activate a contingency spell of his own. Those of you who can see it, he has given himself stone skin. It's now Eruzi's turn. She will once again bring her greatsword down on Khalib in a righteous fury. She manages to hit him with all 3 shots.
Grab his dick and twist it. Twist his dick.
Here. Okay, she only overcomes 2 of his resistances, so it's subject to, all her hits are subject to the resistance, unfortunately. That is only going to be 42 points of damage for the 3 hits. It's now Dream's turn.
I'm just gonna say, if y'all take my dragon, I'm taking one of y'all.
Imagine.
It's just it'll happen.
Wait, there is a
Dream
room
just marches
turn
into
over
into Karzoug's room, like sitting on the shoulder of one of the Rune Giants.
I'd love it. It'd be so good. I might just take Khalib.
That would be delicious, deliciously
Yeah,
evil.
I might just do that.
Animate his apprentice. Yeah. All right. So, what are we doing?
He's gonna hit the Centurion here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. 5 out of 6 of those hit. One of the wings misses. That is a total of 70, 80, 104 points of damage.
Woo!
You guys are slowly punching your way through their ranks here.
Deerface is going to hit this one.
Okay. Should I move the dog swarm to that one too, or?
Yeah.
All right, so I do that. bite. Sorry, the bite misses. And okay, so only the first claw hits. So no rend, but 19 points of slashing damage.
All right. And then I to hit him with the this one.
Oh, okay. So, will saving
Your
throw.
dream was cast to die.
Will saving throw is a 14, and that 130 points of damage is enough to bring down the
Boom.
bard.
Yeah, fuck you, Bard. You
Fucking
douchebag.
one hit, bitch.
Yeah, he was at like half health, and you just one tapped him from there. That's crazy. Nice job.
Oh, yeah. It can't. It can. He needs one more hit point though. It can't reduce him to less than one.
Oh, that's right. So,
Mine. Wait, Babu. Push him off.
Oh, Babu's finish him off, dude.
yeah, Babu goes in for the kill, and if not, the swarm,
Nice.
the swarm will get it because that's guaranteed damage.
Yeah, that's true. It's guaranteed.
Yes, Babu.
But I want to see if Babu gets him. Let's,
Fine.
Come on, Babu. Get his ass.
Babu does not get him, but the hounds will. So
That's true.
Now she's dead.
yeah, don't even need to roll. The hounds will take care of it.
Yeah.
All right, Cade's turn.
So, out of the ones that are left standing, who's affected? The ones with the question marks, right? Are the ones still affected by Greater Discord?
Yes. Anyone else? It wears off at the end of your turn right now.
Okay. Well then. How close is Khalil to dead? Khalib?
Roll perception.
Yeah, does he look really fucked up?
He's definitely hurt, but he still looks okay.
So then in that case... Hi buddy. We're gonna be really up close and friends. I'm going to stare at him. And then I'm gonna feeble mind him.
Come on.
I have a backup plan if these don't work.
Gonna work.
Will save is a 30.
Damn it.
Even the stare doesn't do enough yet.
Yeah, that's with the stare penalty.
Yeah, I realized. Alright, can I attempt that sleight of hand one more time?
Sure. Alright, so, well... So you moved, Stare's a swift, spell. That was
That's
all.
what I was asking.
That was all your
That was
actions,
all.
but with the sleight of hand, I'll say you have it at the ready for next turn.
For next time. Okay, cool.
All right, Lily.
Just gonna run.
Okay.
Get over here. Yeah, that seems fine.
All right, so you just full run next to Dino.
About to go back into battle.
Storm Giant.
No, I can't heal you.
Ready to be healed. I'm immortal.
Ooh, the Storm Giant.
I mean, if you take one more hit point of damage, you can get healed.
Oh wait, I didn't roll that properly. So after re-rolling the confusion for the Storm Giant, he is going to attack the Lamia here.
Yeah, baby.
Get
Man,
that llama.
these rolls. These rolls. He crits on the first swing. Then misses on the second swing. And then he would have crit on the third swing, but the confirm roll was a natural 1.
Oh. Tell me that bitch is dead, though.
Still 102 points of damage. Not dead. Not dead.
Fuck.
Ursuline is going to fire the last round in her clip. It is going to be fired at the Lamia that is underneath Electro Boy.
I am Electro Boy.
Oh, and her gun jams. So she's got to clear that out, and that's going to be the end of her turn. Dino.
It's over. Alright. I do not like what that fucker is doing. I think he's casting, like, transmutation spells to make himself tougher. I say fuck that noise.
Mm-hmm.
And my cast greater dispel magic.
Alright, cast level check.
Kobe!
3.
Like, I like to see that.
I forgot I had so much shit in my bag of holding.
Alright, so 33 is a success. So you remove up to 4 effects that are on him. So for starters, Stone Skin is gone, obviously, because that's the most recent thing that he had cast on himself. The next one to go is... Let's see, he would also have, let's see, Greater False Life, that's also gone. That's going to reduce his... Actually, no, the temporary hit points from that are already gone. So that spell effect is, I mean, kind of just wasted. Echolocation is gone. And Cat's Grace is gone.
Ah. Alright, next is my guy, like Diplodocus is going to put the shit out of Caleb into the wall right north of him.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna have to try and steer his tail around the rune giant, but
He does have 60 feet of range.
that's true, he does. He has a big reach. So yeah, go ahead and make the roll.
Hunt!
Yeah, that's good enough. So Khalib is slammed into the wall for trample damage. I'm gonna add 1d6 to whatever you roll, just because of just the sheer force of getting slammed into the wall.
Yes.
Rule of cool.
Actually, it's not part of the rule of cool, it's actually in the spell description.
I know, and I made a joke instead of an actual physics.
So I rolled a 1, so 31.
Regret nothing. So, look at that. He is, right next to the Runelord. Runelord, fuck's sake. Rune Giant, and he's on the ground. Imagine
he's
what's gonna
prone
happen
now.
next. It's over.
Well, he goes before the rune giant, so we'll see. But
Someone is being over.
And then what's Chomper doing?
Oh, fuck, I have Chomper.
Chomper can full attack this one, or you can.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I was thinking maybe going for Caleb, but nah, that's our Planetar's glory. The healers need to die.
Electro Boy still needs to be saved.
My boys need to be saved.
My man's been sitting on 5 HP for like 3 turns.
I don't know how to save him. He's undead.
I know.
It's fine.
It's tough when none of you really channel negative energy. All right, so the first one hits and the third one hits. And that eliminates the Lamia.
Thank goodness. I was about to say, how is that motherfucker not dead?
All right.
My Diplodocus is gonna move 5 feet down. Just try to get away from. Actually, no, he's not. He's full on moving. He ain't surviving in the turn. Sacrifice is necessary. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh wait, never mind. Because he's too close for opportunity attack still. Now he's far enough away. I'm super smart. Don't even worry about it. I would never sacrifice my dinosaurs. I am moving over here. Alright, Lily, I'm about to go into battle.
You were originally here, right?
Hey, I didn't heal you yet.
Oh, I was right here, right next to Khalib.
Oh, it's right. Yeah, you were next to Lily. That's right. My bad. Okay.
Wait a minute.
I'm within 20 feet. You are fine.
Wait a minute. Come back here. I haven't healed you.
Come over here. I gotta go into battle.
You come back over here.
The Lamia is going to full attack the Diplodocus.
You've served your country, Diplodocus.
She only manages to hit it once for 21 points of damage. Yeah.
Nice.
39 and then 22, 20, and then 12 on the last one. So really a pathetic display from a creature of this caliber. Viorian is going to charge the Storm Giant and make a single attack with her scimitar, and that is going to hit for 38 points of damage. It's now Khalib's turn. He's still confused. The Rune Giant is still the closest thing to him. And once again, in his confusion, you see him turn towards the giant, and he just simply says, "I never needed you anyway." And he sends the Rune Giant into a maze. So the Rune Giant is currently in a maze, and we'll have to see if it can escape on its next turn. In the meantime,
it's making that intelligence check.
In the meantime, it's Cat's turn.
Y'all are.
All right. I'm going to inch ever closer.
Okay.
Oh, Cat.
I am also. Hold on, let me check something.
I filtered myself just now.
Oh, but
Are
it's
we
going
gonna-
to fire. I don't know if spontaneous immolation will work. All right, so wait.
There it is.
So I look at Khalib, and I go, and I cast Exploding Head.
On.
Okay, so the damage is... Damage is not going to be enough to kill him.
So he does not have 20 hit points or fewer.
No, and
Damn it! But
He-
still, I'll take it.
yeah, he succeeds on the fort save as well, but he still takes 25 points of damage.
Nice. A lot of damage.
I just love the way this is worded. This spell only works on a creature that has a head and would die from such a loss of a head. Because Pathfinder's so fucked that is fucking features we have to be aware of.
Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Because, yes, Pathfinder is indeed that nightmarish in its monster design.
I love it.
Wonderful.
Let's see if the Rune Giant escapes the maze.
Also, any creature in the area must succeed a reflex saving throw.
That's if the explosion happens.
Oh, it didn't explode. Alright.
Yeah, it didn't explode. The Rune Giant rolls a 6, and so it's still trapped in the maze.
Let's go!
Aruzi takes a 5-foot step forward, towering over Khalib, cornering him against the wall here.
And he's knocked prone.
They're no longer attacking there.
That's right, he's knocked prone, so she gets a +4 on all of these attacks. Or really, no, his AC is reduced by 4. Because he's prone.
And he doesn't have dex anymore.
Yeah, well,
It's over.
Aruzi hits regardless. She deals... Actually, she only hits on the first 2. Third one's a miss. 55 points of damage. Khalib is pretty badly wounded. And she just turns to Cade and says, I've got this. Just be ready in case that big boy comes back.
Cade nods.
It's now Jareem's turn.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to move Lily's spiritual weapon to the next enemy because it would have done that on her last turn.
Reem, I know what you're thinking.
What?
On Khalib.
What am I thinking?
I'm talking to you.
And then Electro Boy.
Who
Gonna
are you
hit the
talking
giant
to?
again.
These are all on Khalib?
No.
Oh, okay.
Electro Boy hit the
This one?
giant. Yeah.
Right, this one. Okay. So, hit. The tail misses, everything else hits.
Okay.
40, 60, 70, 93 points of damage. That's another dead boy.
Yeah.
Leaving one Lamia and Khalib and perhaps a Rune Giant if it comes back.
Did any of the deer face attacks hit Khalib?
Oh, I didn't see those. Here we go. So the bite hits.
Nice.
The first claw misses. The second claw hits, and is this enough to kill him? No. It knocks him out, but it doesn't kill him.
Damn it. All right.
And, yeah, Iruzi looks down at the now unconscious Khalib and looks back up at you and says, "Well done."
I mean, you can kill him. I just want to bring him back.
She cuts you off and she's like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm going to."
None of us have something to do about it.
But I'll tell you what, I won't take his head.
I appreciate that notion.
Normally, I wouldn't condone such tactics, but the thought of reanimating him for your purposes, it's what he deserves.
It's fun. It's a good idea.
Kate pipes up and goes, "It's a worthy exception."
Yes.
And then we're gonna walk in like the Karzoug, and he's just gonna be like, "Oh, you fucking Khalib! No, it's gonna be good."
It'll be good. I like it.
Be priceless.
All right. Then I guess, yeah, there's still your action, Dream. And if, if we're leaving Khalib's unconscious body alone for the moment, then this is the last enemy in the room until the rune giant potentially comes back or not.
Says hello.
Well, I want to let the other guy kill it. But,
So then, fuck up the thing that's next to the dino.
yeah, I'm gonna hop off Deerface and smack this thing in the face.
All right, so you fly over.
I just imagine in midair as you're flying, you just come crashing down on that thing and use it as a landing pad. That's what I'm envisioning.
So, that's a 28 on the attack, which unfortunately does not hit.
Why is this landing?
What about attack 2?
You only get one because you move more than 5 feet.
Oh,
Yeah, that would have been a regular hit. 27 doesn't confirm. But all right, Kate's turn. Salute.
bless you.
Thanks.
Sneezing.
What?
No
Stop
sneezing.
sneezing.
No, you stop.
It's unhealthy.
Sneezing's for the weak.
It's unhealthy. Kay just looks at this thing and goes, you know, hi, and then pokes it. After staring at it, because I'm leaving Khalib's unconscious body for the person to deal with. So I'm moving my stairs with one last thing alive. And going, thank you for your time.
18 hits the touch.
Cool, so then I get
30
55.
plus. No, you get 30. Painful stare doesn't count as.
Okay, because
spell.
it just. That's fair, that's fair. Because all it says, technically, in the definition is you gain temporary hit points equal to the damage you deal.
Yes. The only reason why I say it's different is because painful stare is treated as something. It's like a category of damage called like precision damage, which includes like sneak attack and.
True, but it still falls under the umbrella term of damage, so don't fault me for trying.
Whatever, I'll allow it. Who cares? 55 temporary hit points. Rule of cool all up in this bitch.
Okay, now I have a better.
I
Now I have a
mean-
better chance to kill it. Kill.
Yeah. See, there you go. Dino can murder again.
Murder.
It's gotten 55 points of damage to itself, and I got 55 temporary HP for the next hour.
Yep, that's correct. All right. Anything else?
Oh, actually, question: how many hit points does the thing have right now, currently?
Oh, it's not looking good.
Because I can't gain more than it has. It's HP plus its con.
Right. Well, you didn't kill it, so you gain all those points.
Okay. Well, yeah. If it had more than 55, I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant under. Yeah. Okay. Ignore me.
No, you're good. You're good. All right.
My turn
So,
is over. I'm
Lily.
not even bothered. Oh, I'm just gonna pocket that readied origami thing, and with 1.5 volts in it, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right. Lily, on your turn, your spiritual weapon moves to the Lamia, and yeah, go ahead. You're up.
I'm chasing Dino, I guess.
Okay.
Hi.
So you make it over to Dino.
There.
Hey, I like health.
Stop running away from your healers.
I gotta go into battle.
Kate's got
You
a
stop
point.
running away from your healers. You're gonna kill yourself.
I
Lily's
regret
got a point.
nothing.
You're gonna end up killing yourself.
Oh, I'm
What
not.
what will your significant other say?
Proof. Probably.
No, death! Oh yeah, Shayless. Shayless will
Yes,
be mad at
Shayless.
us.
What will Shayless say about your death?
Yeah,
It
don't.
has nothing
don't...
to say about my death because I will never die.
Shield up, never die.
You know what?
Dark
You
Souls
know what?
reference.
Never mind. I tried.
It's a druid feature. We're immortal.
Kate just
You're
shrugs
not
and goes,
actually
"Yeah,
immortal,
I
You
never
tried.
age, therefore nothing can kill me.
but you're not immortal.
I am too.
Not.
That hits,
Life
by the way.
insurance is fine.
It hit! Let's go!
All right. Ursuline reloads. It's Dino's turn.
Mine. But
Don't take her kill. Don't take her kill. Fight this thing. Help me.
Don't worry, I'm going after the Lamia.
Thank you.
But first, Spartacus is punching the shit out of the Lamia and making it go into the wall.
LOL.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
I'll do big.
Okay, and then plus the bonus that I rolled, that's 37.
Yes. Arch Chomper! Chomper is going to get one chomp off. Oh, he's not.
Unlucky.
And I get all 3 of my sword hits. Ching. Yes. Ooh. Aye.
Yeah, you only need the one.
Yes. Just imagine, like, going from one end of the room on top of a dinosaur going, mine, chops her head off.
Oh the fuck.
On
Unbeatable!
Biorion's turn, she's going to just full run and just point her blade down at Khalib.
Kate yells at her, no touchy.
She goes, I know the deal.
Kate just grins, thinking it's gonna be a toothy grin for a second, starts giving a thumbs up, and then immediately kind of like goes, oh, and like closes her gums.
Khalib stabilizes.
What?
We'll avenge
It just
you.
means he's not, he's still at negative whatever his hit points is. He's just not losing more hit points. He's not bleeding out.
Oh, okay. So she can sell the satisfaction. I understand.
Yeah. He's just not going to bleed to death before she can do it.
All right, that's valid.
All right. Kat, you want to do anything? It's your turn.
Wait. So Khalib's still kicking?
No, he's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
He's
and we've
unconscious.
left him alone.
Okay, do we? So Kat turns and everyone goes. Before I do anything, do we want to leave him on? Do we want him alive, or can I just like kill him?
So yeah, you weren't here for this. Iruzi, the planetar here that's helping you guys, is doing so on the condition that she gets to kill Khalib.
Ah, Okay, so in that case, I am just going to use my entire action to move forward and watch a show.
Okay. Perfect. But
And I have my
first,
turn.
does the Rune Giant escape the maze?
Find out.
He
Next
rolled a
time.
5. He does not escape the maze. Now, to
I
be
live
clear,
here now.
he will escape eventually.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, that's how maze is written. If the spell expires and the thing is still inside, it escapes. However,
It just
that
pops out.
yeah, it pops out where it got put in. However, that takes 10 minutes. So, he's going to be gone for a bit if he can't make the check.
And he's gonna come back to Khalib.
Eruzi is going to do the deed. Coup de grace, single stab straight down. And yeah, she deals way more than enough damage. And I won't remove his token just because I know that Dream has plans.
I appreciate.
And yeah, so for the moment combat is
suspended?
over, but I'm going to be rolling to see if the giant escapes as we roleplay here.
I think that's very fair. So it's like combat suspended.
Kind of, yeah. So
Temporary
I'm not
timeout.
gonna erase the initiatives yet. But yeah, so what do you guys want to do? I'll just kind of ask for like a group action.
I'm gonna shake Cade consecutively and say, "This is what I'm fucking talking about, Cade." Then I look at Viorian. It's like, "Do you know what my plan is?" I hold up, Cade. This is my fucking plan.
Kate's just grinning
Dean.
with those missing teeth. And just
Dina.
be like, with the sheepish face, just be like, "Hi."
Dino just going around like a riled up football coach.
This is my fucking champion right here. I don't need a fucking plan.
With the clipboard.
Yeah, he's just got a clipboard.
Let me see now. Cade, 9, let's see, how many dubs does Cade have by now?
Kate's been
I'm
pretty clutch.
just gonna put Cade, Infinite, Karzoug, -8. Alright, easy clap.
So, on the process of that, since we know he's coming back, I'm making the train look like something completely outlandish and hostile to him, so he thinks he's come back to a completely different, plane, or maybe even, the, Shadow Realm version of where we are at. Make it seem...
All right, so you're making it look like the Shadowlands. Okay.
Yeah, so the structures and equipment and creatures are not hidden or changed in appearance, so it just kind of looks like he's come back into a Shadowlands version of where he was, so maybe he'll be disoriented and thrown off guard.
Okay. Yeah, I mean...
And I look at everyone and say, do we want to leave him to his own devices and go to Khalib's chamber? And I look at Dream and also, I guess, supposedly make him come with us.
I vote that the Rune Giant must die.
Oh yes, kill him. But we have Cade checks looking at everyone else as we've been thinking. We've been battling for only a few minutes, so I would say we have a few minutes to go through Khalib's chamber piece and possibly surprise him from in there.
We should rest too after this.
Well, yeah, after we fight the giant when it comes back.
He's coming back?
He's coming back.
Yeah, and
Yeah, if he doesn't
Not
escape the
now.
maze within 10 minutes, he comes back. The checks are just to see if he comes back sooner. Speaking of which, I'm going to roll another one. That's an 8, so he's still stuck in the maze.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into a flanking position. I'm gonna ask Cade. Hey Cade, while we wait, wanna play tic-tac-toe?
Cade agrees wholeheartedly.
I'm gonna bring Khabib back.
Khabib.
That's now his new name.
Yeah, that's undead Khalib is Khabib.
Khabib.
I'll knock your fucking block off, Kebab!
Okay, now here's the question:
He's got a little mini-me version of himself, and that's Hasbullah.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Is this at all the way you expected us to handle this fight? By the way.
I didn't expect it to be as easy for you guys as it was.
We were like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, it was a tough fight. 2 of us got pretty low on health, therefore it was a good challenge. All applause to everyone.
True, and also that Greater Discord was literally my high spell slot and actually worked quite well.
yeah, that
Second
changed the
shot
whole fight.
failed. Yeah, like my feeble
Yeah,
mind.
why
failed.
else do you think I held up Cade and said this is my fucking champion right now?
That's another 8 on the maze check, so he's still in there.
Every single time I think I know what Cade is capable of, she pulls some shit like this.
I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to rule it as able to not affect allies. That's why I gave it a preface, and I was like, I tried to go first. I warned you all, guys. Good luck. Poof.
All right, so Dream, I guess you want to roll Animate Dead to make to enthrall Khalib.
That I will. Can be where's fucking Animate Dead again? Animate Dead. Where can I find it? Oh, here it is.
Okay. Let's see, you can command. Just doing the math to make sure you can command all 3 of these guys at once.
I got that feat that makes.
Yeah, I know. It's 4 times as many, so you have 56 hit dice worth of commanding ability.
Doesn't he have like a dagger? So isn't it like its own thing?
If I do the dagger, deer face die.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, it said 3.
Oh yeah, isn't that true?
So the
Deer
bone
face counts as the dagger guy.
the bone razor.
Also, Dino and Chopper are holding their actions as well as the Diplodocus until he shows up and Kate gives a signal. We're all gonna whack the absolute fuck out of him.
Yeah, I got you. Let's see here. So yeah, it should work.
Sick.
Yeah, so Khalib is going to be raised as a thrall under your control. So he is going to get to keep the dagger that he wields, and fortunately, as a mindless zombie, he doesn't get any of his spells, but
We can still force Karzoug to kill his apprentice.
yeah, that is true. That's going to be fun to roleplay. Alright, so the Animate Dead, that spell takes one action, so... Okay, maze check 10, so still not back.
It's just lost. The giant fucking rune giant.
Iruzi turns to everyone and she just says, "Thank you for allowing me my vengeance.
You're welcome.
You got it.
You
I
can
look-
hit him if you want.
I look forward to seeing the look on Karzoug's face when we walk in there with his apprentice enthralled under the control of you."
I'm telling you, it's always a fun time.
Another roll, 7. It is possible for this guy to get out of here, but he can't do it. He cannot do it. Anyway, anyone looking to loot? Because I'm a little bit surprised that no one has
Yep.
asked,
Oh,
asked to
yeah.
loot yet.
Nope, I am waiting until this motherfucker appears so I can kill him.
Understandable. All right, so
Yeah,
those,
we're playing tic-tac-toe.
those of you who want to loot, roll perception.
I mean, one. I
Yes,
mean, Kate's gonna get.
sir.
All right, well, I mean,
Okay, so
those
Kate's
those
playing-
of you who are
wait, can I
dedicating their
roleplay something?
actions to looting,
Can I roleplay something?
yes, of course.
I am actively playing tic-tac-toe with Dino and sending Cade and a mage hand to go looting. I mean, not Cade. Sorry, Aurelius and a mage hand to go looting together.
Okay,
Wow, natural 1. That
And
never
it's still
happened.
a 36, dude.
still a 36. Yeah, it's
I
skill
rolled a 3 and I got a 21, and you still fucking Christ.
skill checks still are what they are. So yeah, 36.
Man, I'm actually getting a nat 1.
Imagine. One more maze check before I go. Oh, close. 19.
He
19.
Just walked past the exit.
He almost came back. All right. So, yeah, plenty of interesting loot, to be found. So the Lamias, you find studded leather armor. You find a couple of glaives. There are a couple of headbands and rings and cloaks.
Cloaks, no capes. Sorry, my ADD kicked in, and that was a Incredibles reference.
Movie quote Tourette's.
It's a problem. I don't know if you guys have noticed how
Yeah.
often you shout out random quotes.
The bard had nothing of value.
I do want a cloak for the
That board has
rest.
nothing of value.
Yeah, I mean, it really didn't last time either. It had like the last one that you fought had like its like musical instrument / weapon was magically enchanted. This one wasn't. The other cloud giant, you find a set of full plate armor and a ring.
Ooh, I'm looking at Dream and be like, can you make your vision of Khalib out of sight?
Wait, what'd you need?
A tiny piece of Khalib and his body to be out of sight before the rune giant comes back. I'm still playing tic-tac-toe as I'm asking.
And
Yeah.
then there are also, for the storm giants, each one had a set of full plate and each one had a ring that dropped.
Dream's gonna take Khabib's pinky finger.
I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna look at everyone and
Yeah, and now that he's undead and sort of decrepified a bit, it's easy enough to just snap the finger
Yeah.
off.
Pull it
Alright,
off.
cool. So I'm now gonna roll perception because I was waiting to see what they would do. Sorry.
no, you're good.
Alright.
So I wanna obviously know what kind of items these are, if they're magical in nature, if they're cursed in nature, if anything like that.
Yeah,
But I did want to also, in tandem, since we're doing the running clock, if you're running checks, I'm taking that finger and I want you to clarify something on a spell.
Sure.
My level 2 spell, my first one in my spell slots, the duration time. Tell me how long that lasts, in your understanding.
which spell is it?
The very first one. I didn't want to say the name. The
Oh.
AS.
Gotcha. All right. And yeah, Khalib himself has like a veritable laundry list of gear. So let's see here. Yes. Yeah, 1 minute per level.
1 minute. but I always mess this up. Is it the level the spell's casted at, or my mesmerist?
No, it's your caster level.
Oh, well then I'm gonna look at everyone else, and I'm looking at Dream, and I say, and I'm giving like a shoe motion with your Khalib or Khabib, to hide him behind the corner, and then you just see me take the finger, grimace, and I guess possibly choke it down, and you see me just transform.
Okay, nowhere does it say you have to eat the finger, but I'll
Kate doesn't understand. Kate
I'll
doesn't
approve
understand.
No,
I'll
just
approve of
let
that
it.
just for the visual
Yeah.
of it. That's
Kate's never used this ability before and
It's
does
fucking
not
metal.
want to fuck it up. So they've just gone, well, I don't know
Yeah, I
how
think-
I have to use this component, but it can't be wrong if it's in me. And I just boop.
okay.
He's just kind of watching, horrified.
So
Like,
here's what happens. I will say the looting and looking for the items takes 1 round. Cade retrieving the finger and just doing that takes another round.
Eating a old finger
And
sandwich there.
Just as Cade poofs and turns into Khabib, the boy returns
Nice. Oh, I'm gonna hide the dead.
as he
Yeah.
rolled a 20. Okay, yeah. So
He's just like tucked around the corner, like
yeah.
like a
c-
mouse
c-
and stuff.
So Jareem, you take Khalib's body up this way. You see that there's a door here, and you just like quickly open the door and just like chuck his body inside the room. The rune giant reappears, and let's see, it would be his turn if he's reappearing.
Yeah.
Now I need to look at one thing just to see if he has any actions left after he reappears, because I don't remember what sort of action it takes to. Oh, it's full round action to escape the maze, so he doesn't get a turn. So
Can
I
me
get
and
a
Trumper
plus
get our attacks
2.
off?
yeah, you were
Also
you
my
were
turn.
you were holding, so yes.
Aye.
Miss.
Yeah, fair enough.
What were you saying, kid?
Oh, I was just laughing. I have a +2 bonus to my strength right now.
Yes, you do. Iruzi just immediately starts swinging, and she hits on the first and crits on the second, dealing 90 points of damage. Then her third attack misses. So it's now Dream's turn. Dream, you can hear slow, deliberate pounding on the door from the enthralled Khalib as he is locked in the room by your doing.
It's effectively Dad.
Dad,
Let
no.
me out.
That's a bad throw. Bang,
Bad throw.
bang.
Khabib, that's a bad Khabib.
I'm so glad.
Oh man,
Rune-
what a session.
Is he immune to electric again? Let me just clarify.
Yeah, same immunities. So
Same immunities.
cold,
Oh,
electricity,
clarify that
fire.
Nothing happened.
Uh,
Okay, nothing changed.
both claws hit, so that's a rend.
All right. This might
Which-
be Electro Boy's last hurrah.
He's gonna take half damage from the rend because half of its damage is cold.
Oh wait, I have to do the run.
Yeah. So rend, and it's gonna be half damage because he's immune to cold. So 18. Electro Boy.
Let's
Potentially,
go.
oh, not a great round for him.
Wait, he
Damn.
has 2 claw attacks?
Yeah, he gets a bite, 2 when he gets a full attack, it's a bite, 2 claws, 2 wings, and a tail, so 6 attacks.
Holy
Does any of that hit?
shit.
Second claw hits and the tail hits.
That's still 30.
37, yeah, that's still a good chunk of damage.
20 plus
All right, and then
23.
I
No,
am
he-
going to
Watch, Dream's gonna be like slay living, critical hit or something, I don't know.
Fucking Christ, that's
I might
43 points of damage already.
um,
Oh, plus 2.
kind of want to keep Electro Boy
You could fly over, touch the grave, fly over, inflict spell to heal him. There are options.
Done like almost 100 damage already.
I'm gonna hit him with. Oh, I don't want to. All right, yeah, I'll hit him with it.
You're healing Electro Boy, or are you hitting the Rune Giant?
Electro Boy.
All right, so yeah, it's a touch spell, so you fly over, touch him. He recovers 39 hit points.
Nice.
Worthy.
All right, and with that, it is Cade Beeb's turn.
So I'm gonna bellow. So he thinks he's in the Shadow Realm. I think. I turn.
Oh yeah, I never made the save for him. Well, no, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get to make a save yet because he doesn't get a chance to disbelieve it.
Yep.
So for all he knows, yeah, he's in the Shadow Realm. Meanwhile, he's about to get sent there for real.
So Kay just turns and looks at him and grabs him by his chest and says, "You failed me. Now do one thing of use. Die." As I'm staring at him. As Khalib, for the record.
Yep. 20 hits its touch because Giant's touches are terrible.
I'm sorry. Apparently, Panzer needs to go potty, so I will be right back.
That's fine.
Okay.
56 points of damage. The Room Giant goes crashing to the floor. Just before he hits the floor, he screams out, "Come forth, demon!" And you hear loud noises coming from the northwest.
Oh, shit. Well, the last act of his life was thinking he was being killed by his master. So that makes me feel good.
So, which way is the demon?
The noises are to the northwest.
I don't know what that means.
Valid.
What's there to not understand? Northwest.
On what's northwest to you? This way?
Yeah. Let me see. I don't.
To us, we're in a curved area, so northwest
Right.
would be
So
this wall.
yeah, around, like, following the path ahead of you, essentially.
This one.
'Cause the
Or
path,
this
either one really. 'Cause the path does
There.
curve to the left. And this is essentially a circle. But yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Yes. So then Cage just kind of looks around at everyone else and approaches, like, kind of gives a look of like, should I try reasoning with it, considering I look just like Khalib?
Viorian turns around after she hears you say that, and she says, "It's only the one demon. We can take it."
Cage just grins, and just says, "Kareem, get your Khabib. Let's go."
All right.
Never
so-
mind. He did not have to go. He just wanted attention.
That
So-
sounds like fancy.
I guess I'll ask the group: is everybody moving in that direction?
I'm sorry. What direction is that? My
Yeah,
So the Cade killed the Rune Giant, but he yelled, "Come forth, demon!" And there are loud noises in the direction I'm aiming the ruler.
A Rune Giant did?
Yeah, the Rune Giant just
shouted for demon.
shouted for a demon.
Alright, we should, yeah.
I am with Jareem on this. We should go in the other direction.
Cade's like, fuck that. I'm going for it. As Khalib.
Cade,
Like,
Cade,
fuck
Cade. The rest of us can die.
Okay. Cade might be able to tell the demon to fuck off.
That's what
Viorian,
I'm saying.
Well, wait,
once-
that's true. That is true.
once again, Viorian just turns around at Kat and says, "Have some faith. Look at all of us. There's only one of him."
Cade just looks and waves at everyone like, yeah, whatever your argument is, you can have it. Just stay back. And then starts walking down the hall. with purpose and like strolling and trying to mimic the stroll that Khalib did as we saw him walk into the room.
So Cade's still as Khalib,
Yeah. Okay,
Marching-
so Khalib.
marching confidently down the hall. I'm gonna move everyone like a little more bunched up, just so it's easier for me to move tokens.
Yeah, so like I would say I'm a good like 50 feet ahead of everyone.
Okay.
Enough where I'm still in line of sight, but enough
So
where like
here,
it
go as far ahead as you want to go, and then I'll position everybody else accordingly.
I want to go right past where I know the thrall's in this doorway, so here. I want to
Okay.
say like here.
All right, cool. Let me get people out of the various walls that they're stuck in.
Yeah, no, you're good.
All right. At this point, coming out of the door up here is a massive, grotesque-looking, what you can only assume is a demon, because that's what the rune giant called it.
Holy shit!
It looks like this,
That's cool.
right?
That's so cool.
Shamalama ding dong.
I'm not
I
gonna lie,
knew
I
you were
see
gonna
him and
go
all I
there.
go is puppy?
It's a puppy with a bit of praying mantis and
Yeah, it
terror
looks like
inside.
a puppy to me.
Big boy.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I can't wait to kill him.
And no, you're gonna animal handle him into friendship.
I don't
Make
animal
sure
handle.
he's out of
So
his
Cat,
leg.
I'm gonna say that Cat starts running to the other direction, sees him, and goes,
Oh.
he's gonna be my new friend.
Probably not.
So this creature lets out a terrifying roar as it flies towards all of you.
Yuck.
Roar back at it.
Yeah, I was going to say, Cade bellows at it and says, "Are you also going to be a fool? The giant disobeyed me and paid with his life. Will you as well?"
It is going to look intently upon you and use an ability. Make a fortitude saving throw.
I don't like that. Okay, at this moment in time, depending on how this goes, I might just pocket sand.
24, you make it. You make the save.
Okay.
You're unaffected.
Cool. Then I leave that pocket sand almost ready in my pocket with my hand in my pocket. I'm trying to act very calm.
We will now go to Cat's turn, as that's where it landed in the initiative.
Oh, okay. Cat doesn't know what to do. She's like, I see puppy, but I need to kill puppy. But so just double check. This is also like resistant to fire, lightning, all
You
that good stuff.
you don't know. You've never seen anything like this before. You can roll.
Okay then.
You can, as long as you have a rank in it, you can roll knowledge planes to find out.
I would like to do that, please.
Your skill monkey is also here.
17 fails, so you don't get any information.
Ah!
But you can still attack.
Can I assist? Was I able to assist? So, are we considered in initiative fighting?
I mean, we are, but I'll let, even with your aid, that becomes a 19. That's not enough.
All right, well it's worth a shot. I tried.
Well, I'm gonna try spontaneous immolation and see what happens.
Okay. All right. So it's got to make a fort save for half damage, and to prevent catching fire. 23. It resists fire, but it's not immune to it.
Okay.
All right. On Iruzi's turn, she is flying as well, and because she's flying, she can charge. She can just go over everybody's heads. And she is going to use her Holy Greatsword to as much of an effect as she can. 37 to hit is a hit. And she bypasses its resistances for 26 points of slashing damage. It's now Dream's turn.
Okay. Alright, Electro Boy is gonna fly up there.
Sorry, y'all. Alex just came back with food. I will be right back.
Oh, nice. What kind of food?
Pizza Hut.
Oh, right. You mentioned that.
I'm at the
I forgot to.
Pizza
It's all good.
Hut. I'm at the Pizza Hut in Taco.
Alright, so Electro
I'm so
Boy
fat.
with flying forward, he gets just a bite. 32. Nope, that's a miss.
Fuck. Alright, Deerfield. Go.
Your face gets a bite as well. 40, that hits.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
Does resist the bite a bit. So it's going to be 10 points rather than 20.
Bet.
10 points to Gryffindor.
What do I have for him?
He's like a fucked up chimera.
Do demons live?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, yeah, they're outsiders, but they're considered living.
Mm-hmm. Do I still have Umbral Strike?
You used it last session, so unless you have it prepped more than once, then no.
Alright. Alright. Slay Living it is.
Uh, 30 hits its touch.
Yes.
Fort save.
Dare save.
34.
Bastard.
So 24 points of damage.
Alright. I'll end there.
All right. Cade. Khalib.
Oh, wait, I gotta, are the dogs still there?
Oh, yeah, they would. Yeah, there are probably still a few turns left on them, so yeah, I'll move them in. Go ahead and roll that. That'll get resisted as well a bit, but. Okay, so a little more damage there. All right. Go ahead, kid.
I just realized my headset itself was muted and I wasn't muted in Discord. I was like, why am I not hearing responses?
I have Pizza Hut.
I just moved to.
I see, yeah.
Did you get an opportunity attack?
He only gets it when you leave his reach, not going in.
I always forget that. So I am going to check on my own terms whether or not what he's
Yes.
damaged. No, I'm
Ooh.
not.
Oh yeah, 22 is a failure.
Anyone else want to guide me? No. I was making a joke. We can't do guidance for a fight. So does he? Did you respond to me at all, being Khalib? Like, is that something that processed him at all? or
Actually,
check up?
possibly. I realized that I probably should have looked up something related to him before we started fighting, because that would have informed me as to whether it would react to your presence.
Because it's only a half-lie. I'm not Khabib, but the other one did fail Khabib and die. Khabib also failed Khabib, but that's not something this guy needs to know.
So it does see you as Khalib. And that does confuse it slightly. Would you like to speak to it or try some
Yeah.
other method? Okay.
So I'm giving it a chance. Just like I've given every other large creature here that has been in some surface of Karzoug a chance to escape with its life if it decides to leave. So as Khalib, I'm just pretty much gonna look at him and be like, the giants have failed me. This group is literally the source that has bested them. And they have made a deal with me for their lives in order for allegiance to what we're doing with Karzoug's cause, and I need to continue it forward. If you get in my way, I will also end you, just like the Rune Giant, who in his last little squawks of defiance acts against me, called you in the hopes that you would be unaware of the situation. And I'm giving you this one chance right now, unlike my new patriots who are trying to prove their allegiance to me, to leave with your life or perish. Either way, I'm progressing forward.
Okay.
And I don't mind if that ends up being my whole turn because it's a lot of bargaining.
It is going to... It's going to look like it's trying to shake something off in its head. And then it is going to lift one of its clawed sort of hands high into the air and slam it down on the ground in front of all of you. It seems that it can... It seems like it is seeing through the ruse.
So Cade grins. If you allow me to attack, I'm gonna do it. If not, then my turn's over.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm gonna look at him and stare at him, and then cast this.
Oh, okay. So, overwhelming presence.
You saw through one ruse, so now I made another. And I noticed he's flying, so if this goes off, this would be very nice.
Yes.
How far did the hallucinatory terrain also go? I should check that out. 400 feet per plus 40 feet per level.
So that would
Oh.
that would easily cover that distance, yes.
Yeah, so it's coming to, depending on how far away it came, it literally came from what was normal realm to what looks like shadow realms to it out of nowhere. Into what we're doing. Yay for more disorientation. Whether or not that adds more bonuses to us, I don't know. But either way, yay for flavor.
All right. Okay, so it does. I was looking to see if it gets a save against it right away, and it does. So I'm going to make that save because some of these spells, like, oh, you don't get a save on the first turn.
Yeah, you get it in the next round, yeah.
Yeah, but no, it does get. It
Oh,
failed.
it's
It failed anyway. Even if you hadn't stared at it, it would have failed. So, yeah, it has to land on the ground, so it's no longer flying, and as per the spell, it prostrates itself before you.
And it's considered helpless now for the duration of the spell.
Yeah, it gets a new save every round, but yeah, until it makes the save, it's considered helpless. So coup de grace are in play.
So Kay just grins again, again forgetting that they have no more teeth there, and goes to lick their fangs and realizes that they're empty, and then hides their face again and kind of looks back at everyone else and goes, I have normal teeth. This is what normal teeth feel like? I have my turn.
All right, it's Lily's turn.
I kind of want to try. I kind of want to hold an action.
Okay, so you can
Valid.
move and then you can hold, or if you want to move, you don't have to move. But
I went to hold jolting portent.
okay,
Whenever he attacks. If he attacks. That's my turn.
all right. So Urzulin is going to, even though it's not a coup de grace, she is going to start blasting. Being attacked doesn't force a new save for this, so all of those are hits. It's 48 points of damage after resistances. And it's now Dino's turn.
Aye.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going for. I'm after him.
Yeah.
He's on the
you're-
ground, so can I just charge past him?
Yes, you can. Yeah, I mean you're too far to coup de grace, but you can
Aggression.
charge and attack.
Do you know who isn't too far away to coup de grace?
No, he is too far away.
60 feet range.
Let me pull up
Normal
this
size.
character sheet again. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, he's 50 feet away.
Oh, trust me, it's super whack that he gets 60 feet of range, but I love the fact that he gets 60 feet of range.
Yeah, that is ridiculous, but if it's there, it's there.
Oh, normally gets 2 attacks. So I'll just roll 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
And those are crits, so I'll just do the dice. $46 is 16d6.
Yep. Plus 60.
That's about right.
Yeah, you don't even have to do the attack rolls. It's because they're auto hits. It's good to go.
Aye!
Alright, so yeah, it's got to make fortitude save to avoid dying. Which is probably going to be impossible for it. Yeah, it's not a natural 20, so...
Boom.
Demon
baby.
is killed while bowing down to Cade, who is Khalib.
Oh, that was fun. Kay turns
I
around.
once again go over to Cade and say, like, I see what I fucking mean.
I look over at I always mix their two names up. Can you tell me the humanoid and the angel's names again?
Eruzi is the planetar, and then Viorian is the human.
Thank you. Viorian and Aruzi. Kay just looks over at them and grins again and goes, so, when I explained that we had some type of plan, it's usually fuck that one guy in particular, and it usually works out like this.
Yeah, either
Um,
Cade or Lily over there, like stops from moving, and then usually me or Dream kill them in one shot. Easy clap.
I get some nice artillery fire from Ursulin, just keeping anyone else at bay, and also just nuking them at times if needed. It's been pretty
Then there's
successful.
Cat.
Cat, who honestly comes in clutch out of nowhere all the time, is great support always, every single session, every single fight. We can count on her to always help add damage, flank, add some distraction. But then out of nowhere, she also just kind of goes and annihilates, and it's fantastic to see. So Cade looks over and goes, "So our plan is to really not have a plan and adapt to each situation accordingly." And then looks over and goes, "Because every time we plan ahead, it usually goes really wrong."
Viorian sort of just chuckles and says, "Well, as the old saying goes, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth."
Cade laughs and looks at Orion and Maruzi and goes, "By the way, once I leave this form, it should be for oh, I'm like this for another like hour or so. Okay, well, we'll see if this works out for our favor. Um, can one of you, possibly help me bring those fangs I gave the demons back? Do either of you have that power? I know some of us can at some point do it. We've talked about it in passing as we've been traversing these halls, but I figured since you two are quite powerful beings yourself, maybe Kate like pointing their fingers together, maybe you could also help."
Iruzi looks at you and says, "You know, you fight with cunning, and you fight with, well, let's just say there doesn't seem to be anything that you all consider yourselves above doing in a fight. But most of all, you," and points directly at you now, says, "you fight with honor. And so, yes, I will help you." And she casts Regenerate on you. Your fangs return. The healing is wasted since, you're already on 10 hit points, but
Yeah. Can we as a flavor thing, since I'm a Ruzi, not a Ruzi, since I'm Khalib, the fangs pop out in his form. So everything else is still him, but he's also,
but he now has fangs. Yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
because they regenerated in this form, and it's just like, well, slight hiccup, but they're back permanently.
I'm resisting all temptations to say something because I don't want the anyone to take it back. So you can just see Dino like visibly shaking. He wants to say something, but he can't.
I'm gonna for once not tease him about it and graciously, cause I'm just gonna be like, you know what, be Khabib, and waltz down the hall.
So now coming into view, Cade, is an area that is simply known as the Reliquary. This is where the demon came from. As you get close to the opening, I'll go ahead and describe it for you. You see, positioned right here is a 20-foot tall golden statue of Karzoug. His hands are outstretched before him as if they may have once held an object. Before the statue stands a brazier, and you see plumes of smokeless fire churning inside of it. North of the statue, being this room here, is a stone pagoda-like structure with a single opening in its southern face, revealing two smaller statues of Karzoug within, on either side of a 20-foot-long sarcophagus bearing the likeness of the Runelord on its golden lid. To the west, right here, you see a massive pair of golden double doors shimmering behind a hazy screen of golden energy.
Can I
I heard, can I make any checks? And then I couldn't hear the rest of what you said.
Oh, I said where the fuck that energy's from.
Sure. Roll Knowledge Arcana.
Boop. Terrible.
Okay. How close to the doors are you getting? Or are you just standing right where you are?
Well, I initially did that as my initial walk-in just to see, and then I'm gonna get close to the entranceway of the door because, well, I look like the other guy right now. I don't see why not.
Okay. So taking a look at the double doors with the magical golden energy, hard to say what's causing it. It could be that the door is enchanted somehow. It could be an object that's beyond the doors that's doing it. You don't really know. And since there were perception rolls for loot earlier, those of you who wanted to loot, if you'd like to spellcraft to get the item descriptions, now's a good time for that as well.
So it's a good time to ID all that shit we found.
Yeah, I figure like while Cade's doing that, because I know some of you were interested in the loot, so if you guys still wanted to know about the loot, we can do that now.
Oh yeah, that. But my mage hand, is that still following me around?
It might be. I forget how long Mage Hand lasts. It's concentration, so you weren't hit by anything, so yeah, I would say it could still be active.
Cool. So my hand's there to assist with any items needed to be held while people want to.
So then you can roll spellcraft as well if you like, along with anyone else who wants to do that.
Do it. How we getting there?
Not great, but
21.
Yeah. So my knowledge arcana is not great, and my spellcraft is not great. So well, they are great skill points that I have, but neither roll went great. Words.
Don't worry, Kate. I have the best spellcraft.
Anyone else trying to check loot?
Observe.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've seen everything. Look at the thing. I have no idea what this is.
Roll for cat. She's eating.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I can roll for cat.
Look, I give guidance to cat.
Cat's good at spellcraft.
I know. So I was like, wait, we have one more.
Lily's good at spellcraft. Jareem is also good at spellcraft.
Oh, Lily just got a nat 20. It's 32.
Okay, yeah, that'll identify everything. All right, so to break this down.
What?
The storm giants. Here, I'll sort it by monster type.
Hey guys, sorry, I was dealing with an issue with my mother-in-law.
Oh, well, I hope everything's okay.
Everything's fine. She's just being a bitch.
Oh, fun.
Duly noted.
Fun, fun, fun.
Not to me, to Alex.
Instead of dun dun dun, it's fun, fun, fun. I don't know.
Fun.
Yeah, I tried to be funny. I apologize. Maybe you shouldn't have it at your expense. I tried to cope with humor.
You're fine.
Okay, good.
Oh, I forgot to include it, but the full plate on the Storm and Cloud Giants are sized for huge creatures.
As when we get back home, we're gonna have so much fucking money.
So those are the Giants. And now the Lamia loot.
Question.
What's up?
You know when creature gets bigger, a spell, the items that it's holding also becomes bigger.
Yes.
If the creature becomes smaller, it make whatever object, a new object that it gets, smaller.
It should. I mean, magic armor and stuff will automatically resize. I'm not 100% sure about mundane items. I'd have to look into that, but I'm pretty sure it adjusts.
Oh, wait, I should probably ask, is full plate heavy or medium?
Heavy. That's like the heaviest of the heavy.
Alright then, never mind. I was trying to make an elaborate plan to get that +4 or +5 for Chomper. Ain't gonna work.
Khalib's loot, which is a lot of stuff.
Turn the beat around. I'm so glad. The headband of inspired wisdom. Ooh. Ah! Someone would smack their mic. Ba-dum-bum-ba.
Let's see. He doesn't have that item because he uses contingency.
I'm detecting magic. Goodbye, mage hand. Poof. Concentration. 64. No regrets or hesitation.
That's all Khalib's loot. The last demon had nothing of value.
Staff of size alteration. I can make myself a mini Khalib right now.
So yeah,
Pocket Khabib.
So staff of size alteration. This staff is made of dark wood and it is stouter and sturdier than most magical staves. At the top end is a gnarled and twisted knot of wood. It allows the use of the following spells. Enlarge or reduce person at a cost of 1 charge. Shrink item at a cost of 2 charges. Or mass enlarge or reduce person at a cost of 3 charges.
Whoever can use that staff, please keep it. I don't want to sell it. I want us to be able to be tiny or big. Kate's saying this also in character. And also in character, Cade's like ripping off their amulet, and waving it around and going, "It's a regular natural armor one. Can I have that one? The one from the." I'm assuming all this stuff's just hanging precariously off of Khabib's body as it's been walking around with us, and we're just all grabbing shit from it. So I'm asking someone to throw me the natural armor +2 if people are okay with it, and I will replace it with the natural armor one I have.
I do hope that you have a ring of Sahedron.
Kate has one of those, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Go ahead.
All of you have Sahedron rings at this point.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Not.
Oh, you have a pendant?
Yeah.
No, you have a ring too. You all have rings.
Oh yeah, we swapped it out for you because we got enough.
So you actually,
Poison though.
you actually could, because you're wearing a ring, you actually could use that poison amulet if you wanted to.
I want it.
Then take it.
I'm immune to poison. I want it. I want it.
I think making our healer immune to poison is a very viable option. I say yeah.
True, but she has to reach it and then give it to Chomper.
God,
Kate
that
just
shit
Kate.
How
again.
dare you?
Kate looks at Chomper and goes, "Buddy, I shared all my food with you from the beginning. Can I please have it?"
All right, so
You never said you couldn't give it to me.
Kate, you said you're claiming the natural armor amulet.
If
Right.
if no one protests.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't hear any objections.
So I'm giving my amulet back into the loot pile then. So it now just changes to a regular one instead of a +2 one, and I get a +2 on mine.
All right, yeah. So you have a plus. You had a +1 that'll go back in the pile. Which that.
Oh, it didn't. We didn't in my additional AC items have it listed as a +1. It was just.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I
standard
just put the AC. I just put it in the enhancement box, which I've now made a 2. So I'll indicate that just to make it clear.
Thank you.
And that should
yeah,
have that should have increased your AC, and it did. So get to update that on the overlay now.
What is it now? What
34.
is it, guys? Look at that. What is it?
34
Hey.
AC, pretty good, pretty good.
Hey.
It's pretty swifty.
So yeah, there's also Evil Robe of the Archmagi, which you've seen before, but like I said, this one's unique. Normally it has a +4 to saves. This is replaced by a +4 to intelligence. Sahedron Ring spellbooks contains all basically all spells. We'll call it, just for the sake of the source book, we'll call it all like core rulebook spells minus illusion and enchantment.
There's a ring of protection +2.
Yes. I think the Sahedron Ring covers that already, but let's just make sure. I believe
Okay.
believe it already covers it.
Where is the Sahedron ring in my items and stats?
It should be in your buff box.
In my buff box. Yes, it is.
Here. +3 deflection to AC, +3 resistance to saves. So yeah,
Awesome. I didn't have it in my item list, so I was like, wait, where is this information?
Yeah, I think I just didn't include it because it's weightless, but I can always throw it in there later.
Oh, I'm in like the AC items list.
Oh yeah, I guess I also figured because it's in your buff box, and
if I take the ring off, it's easy to toggle on and off.
yeah. So I mean, honestly, what I could do is I could just change the ring of protection to the Sahedron ring, and we'll do this, and then it shouldn't. Yep. AC didn't change, so we're good. It's correct.
Thank you for helping me clarify.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm definitely gonna like reassess how I set up the character sheets for next campaign. So this I call this a learning experience, and then we'll.
I think it's set up pretty well, though, to be honest.
I do my best. The gemstone dust is like various types of gems. It's not
Just
all
mixed in a powder.
Yeah, it's not all diamond dust. It's actually, I can tell you because of the spell that he meant to use it for, I can tell you that it's a mixture of diamond, emerald, ruby, and sapphire dust.
Could we take now in a emergency situation? Could we throw this down as a component in hopes that it has like 5k worth of diamond dust in it, or whatever a spell might ask for?
I mean, you could try.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's something we could try. Okay, cool.
That's something you could try.
I'm
Yeah.
saying it's not a great idea, but in a pinch, it's something.
Yeah, for sure.
And a bigger pinch, we can use the evil scroll.
Yeah. All right. So that's all the loot. Back to, I guess, Cade exploring the reliquary with Dino and anyone else who wants to go in there?
Yes.
Question mark? Okay. So, I'll describe it again, just to remind everybody. This is... You see behind you here is the 20-foot tall statue of Karzoug made of gold. He has his hands outward before him as if they had once held an object. Then in front of that is a brazier with smokeless fire churning inside of it. And then where Cade is currently standing is the doorway to this sort of pagoda structure that has a 20-foot long sarcophagus on the inside that bears the likeness of Karzoug on the lid. Then there's the double doors to your left with which shimmer with golden energy.
Does anyone else know what kind of energy that is? Cade points out.
Greedy energy.
Because Cade kind of shrugs and goes, because I really couldn't tell. All I could tell was that it was magic. Then I got that far when I realized that I should be checking that it's magical. So Cade shrugs, a little embarrassed, going, so yeah, anyone else have any advice on what that kind of lighty door is? That'd be awesome.
Let's ask Dream. Dream, what's that? He's a
Dream
little
doesn't
slow
know
right
either.
now. He will respond any day now.
Did we lose him? What did you want to know?
The magic energy. We gotta know what that shit is.
Like, I will say, I was muted and did not realize.
21. Dream takes a look at it, and it's whatever it is beyond his knowledge.
Alright, who's next? Cade, what do you think it is? I give her guidance.
Kate already tried.
Damn it, Cat, do you know what that is?
What do I have to roll?
Knowledge Arcana. There is a shimmering golden energy on the doors here. The double doors.
I'll give you guidance.
2, again, not really able to figure it out.
God damn it. Ursula, do you know what that is?
She might know. She's a really good Arcana bonus.
Give her guidance.
$31. That's gonna be close to the DC, I think. Oh, actually, I was wrong. Ursulin does not know either. Although Cade was detecting magic, so that, now that I think about it, that probably gives Cade another chance. So, Cade, it's been long enough now.
How many rounds? Because I've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been long enough now. So you know that the effect on the door is a. Okay. I just wanted to get this real quick.
I can make it permanent with a permanency spell. That's kind of cool.
Yes.
Walk around as a detect magic beacon.
So 27 is still not high enough, but you do learn that the effect on the door is a powerful evocation spell.
Oh.
Do you know what
Cade
type
just-
of evocation spell it is?
Doors like
Hey,
that
what
lead to
damage
places
type?
we don't or do like.
Detect
and that's
magic
probably...
detect magic can only give you the school of the spell,
Yeah, Cade's
was worth a
panicking,
shot.
going. I
as
bet
well as
you
how powerful it
Karzoug's
is.
On the other side. Karzoug's on the other side. Cade's just bouncing up and down, going, pointing at the coffin. Be like, that's his literal fucking coffin. That's his spirit door. They're gonna fucking converge. We're gonna fight his fucking bitch ass here. Cade could be completely wrong, but they're adamant.
You good?
That's a really good theory. I was thinking the same thing, but then I thought, you know what? Maybe it could also be like his treasure room. We can keep searching. There's no reason to commit to
Ursulin
Right now,
currently
we're going.
laments the fact that she did not prepare Identify
Yeah.
to get a
I
plus.
thought Ursula was going to try to open the door.
To get a plus 10. I mean, she can. She could try to open the door.
You know, she
Ursula
would.
has a
if she
habit
was
of touching
here.
things she should not be touching.
She goes, she looks at you guys and she just goes, Should I open the door or should I shoot the door?
Either. We come back later.
Yeah, I think we should rest first.
Ursula is disappointed.
Kate just kind of shrugs and goes, "Whatever y'all want. I'm still this man for another 15 or so minutes."
Dino pauses. Wait a minute. I just realized something. There were 4 Lamias that went down this path. That's why we decided to go down this path. We only saw 2 of the fuckers.
Dun 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 dun.
That's true.
Dino immediately runs back to figure so I can find out where those 2 fuckers went.
Oh, well, if you want to make a survival check first, you can do that.
I do. I'm going back to the original room first.
Okay, well, still, go ahead and make a survival check.
Guidance. 8. 29.
29, right. You find 2 more sets of tracks, the 2 that you're referring to, and they lead to the door with the golden energy.
Oh, motherfucker. Nice. If I'm pretty sure that confirms A, that's definitely Karzoug's room, and B, when we finally fight him, he's going to have 2 healers by his side. We need anti-fields, we need an airstrike, we need a bunch of shit. Fuck this noise.
So Cade's looking at everyone and going, "So what I'm hearing is we're going to go to bed somewhere else."
I would recommend that we go home, go bed somewhere else.
Cade's motioning around where we are and going, "We're gonna try to sleep
Now,
here."
granted, there are countless doors in this space that you're in.
Yeah, like every single one of these is a door, right?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Let's explore the doors after Chomper uses scent to make sure that there's no one on the other side of said door.
Okay. Is Chomper using scent from that location, or is he moving first?
For every door we check, he's gonna move right in front of it.
Okay. Well, I guess my next question is, does that include these doors?
The glowing doors?
Yeah, like, do you want him to check those doors as well?
Can I check if him getting close to it?
That's an evil door. That's an evil door. I don't want Chomper nowhere near that door.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a valid point, Cade. Well, Cade sense the door? Can
Sure.
I see if going near the sorry, I meant
Lily
like
can
I
also
see if
sense doors.
Yeah, but can I
What I
tell
can-
if going near the door will cause it to open or trigger something, or if getting near it just to get closer to hear or smell or whatever things will be safe to do?
Okay,
what-
so
Don't risk it, Cade.
since this is a different question, you can get another Arcana roll for it.
Cade, do you want guidance?
Yes!
Guidance.
25. It is not helpful. Well, I got.
Yeah, so
maybe
you
it's helpful.
you don't gain too much more information about the door. Now, are you checking from there, or do you approach it?
Well, I take a few more steps closer to see if it's safe to approach, and I'm trying.
Okay,
studying it to see if going
yeah.
near it triggers anything. Because if
So
it
mo-
does, then I'm not gonna keep approaching.
So moving that first 10 feet, nothing immediately happens to you.
Kate just kind of looks warily back at everyone, going, "So far, so good."
Hey,
So...
don't you fucking dare.
Kate just kind of grins and goes, okay, then where are we resting? Because there's a shit ton of fucking doors.
We shall explore the fucking doors. Right.
Kate's going to...
So we still got
read
2 more fucking Lamias to deal with back at the other spot.
No, they look like they went through these doors. that I'm standing in front of. Cade's waving around.
Oh,
angrily.
but like there were 6 Lamia. 4 went this way. 2 died. The other 2 were behind those set of doors, but there was also 2 other Lamias that went a completely different direction.
So then 8 Lamias total.
No, there's 6. There's 6. Two went
2
through.
died.
2 went through the door that led north from the throne room. 2 of them were the ones you just killed, and then the other 2, the tracks lead into this golden door room.
I misunderstood.
No, it's all good.
understand Now.
It's all good.
I was
Thanks.
like, I thought you meant like we killed 2 earlier. We just killed 2
I've
now.
that is valid. I should have explained that better.
No, you're good. You good. I'm just stubborn.
Hey, get away from the door.
Cade's just like, okay, fine, I'll get away from the door.
Thank you. Chopper, what is on the other side of this door?
Chopper does not detect any creatures.
Lily, do you detect any creatures on the other side of this door?
Lily also does not detect any creatures
Just open the door.
on the other side of any of the doors that she's within range of. All right, so you open. I'll just open up the first door right there. This one. Seems like an empty room.
Can I use license in case for good measure?
Yeah, okay. And like I said, there's no.
I like to take a peek inside, then use my advanced eyeballs to see if there's anything hidden about this room.
All right, yeah. Go ahead,
Hey,
roll.
wait.
There are no living creatures in the room.
Life sense.
There are no living creatures in the
48.
room.
Okay.
I can sense life, but I can sense everything else.
48. I mean, it's an empty room.
Damn it.
Um,
Next.
Do we
Viorian is going to inform you all that these rooms were once used as stasis chambers.
Oh.
Meaning.
Like creatures would be put in here and put into stasis and then reawoken when they were needed. Think kind of like the time chamber bullshit in DBZ sort of. Except it's for like stasis rather than like gravity training.
So like the cryopod that
So you're
Bios
telling me
used
that
to
if Karzoug
trauma.
has any more,
Yes,
has
more like
allies,
that,
they
yes.
disappear.
I mean, they're
So this
know-
room happens to be empty. That doesn't mean they
Yeah,
any of the other ones.
do you know,
are.
you find like when I say empty, the room's not, it's empty of life. It's there are like little pieces of evidence that you can pick up just from having a really high perception roll that these chambers were in use before. Like there were creatures that were put in here. None of them are occupied now. Viorian pretty confidently says that none of them, like there shouldn't be any of them that are still occupied.
Excellent. Alright, then let's go. We gotta find some place to go home and go bed. Actually.
Cade's rummaging through their bag of holding.
What I could do.
Kate just takes out their giant bag of caltrops and goes, well, wherever we sleep, if you want, I can literally just spread these all around us and by the doors and anything else, and gives us a slight warning. We'll hear them hurting themselves or trying to avoid them.
Like the way you think, Cade. Alright, I have idea. What I could do is that I can make a wall of stone around us so no one can disturb us. And then once our rest is over, I can just use stone shape and just make myself a door.
Cade just kind of looks at him and goes, why don't we take over this room? Remove the door, replace it with your stone wall, and then for anyone passing by, it just looks like one of the hall. Or do you all think this is too close? And what could I
Probably
do?
be me being paranoid, Cade. I don't like being near that door.
Well, that's fair. My thought was just hiding this. Well, I guess if we just tried to smell and sense, they would possibly be able to do so as well. Kate just shrugs and, what would I check, if anything, to see what would be the safest place to rest in this kind of area?
I mean, this is really just going to be a matter of taking time to really like do a full sweep of the immediate area with perception rolls and such.
Perception rolls, you say?
Like if you're gonna go to the process of checking like every last stasis chamber, then yeah, it'd be perception too.
Oh, nah. What's her face already confirmed that it's pretty safe.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
V-
I don't want to be
would
in
you
those
find a
fucking
place
doors.
to
Yeah,
rest?
Viorian did say that they should all be empty.
Should, keyword, but also, what do I need to do to check to see what is the um safest way to go? I guess, like safest place to be in this whole complex we're in. We've traversed quite a lot of it.
I mean,
But it's not
it
that large
like
in the sense that we can traverse back to those areas if need be.
I would assume like that it's not safe to rest. Like you've seen like alarms raised in here already. Um
Yeah, the only way I thought it might be safe is us literally hiding in plain sight, like in the wall,
hmm,
and making a room not seem like it exists. And
yeah.
it's right by the entranceway where, of course, things are going to be living and they're going to sense living things, so it won't be like. That was Cade's theory. Doesn't mean it's right or it's viable, but if we were going to rest, that was the only way I could think of doing it. Otherwise, we gotta figure out ways to adapt. And then Cade starts pulling out random shit from their pouch, like all the assorted spell books, and starts just handing them to Ursula, so she can just start devouring spells if she can from that way. And if not, I'm sorry, I don't know how this works too well. It's not my idea of or my skills set. And then I take out a potion of gaseous form. I take out a bunch of Elfbane arrows. I take out a potion of Eagle Splendor, potions of Cure Moderate Wounds, Water Skin, Holy Symbols, Fun Powder, Flayed Mind. All of it I just take out and lay out in front of everyone else from a bag of holding. I just go, okay, plus the wand and all my scrolls. My scroll of resistance, remove sickness, and restoration. I lay that out in front of everyone and go, between all of this plus everything you guys have, we can figure out fucking something. And then I also throw out the little folded piece of paper that I had saved. Almost finished being folded, but not quite.
I was looking at everybody's spells because I thought someone had taken something that could help here, and I found the spell, but it's not prepared by the person who has it, so that's unfortunate.
Wah, wah, wah.
I have a.
And
I can
Dream,
make something look like a false oasis, but that doesn't really help
Which
us.
spell?
Dream, you have Fairy Ring Retreat, and that would
Oh, I
essentially,
do.
essentially solve the problem if you had it prepped, but
Well, we can rest.
well, yeah,
that's the
you can
problem,
rest, but
yeah.
like Fairy Ring Retreat is really the point of the rest, is to make it a safe rest. Because it's an undetectable or rather an extra dimensional meadow that you create.
Well, god damn it.
I mean, you guys could try to like disguise yourselves if you want, or you know,
If I don't have a spell prepared, how can I cast it? Is
you
there
can't.
A way?
You gotta wait till the next day, like the next spell prep.
Damn. All right. I mean, I guess we just take turns.
Put people on
a
watch. Yeah, that's
I'll leave.
probably what you're gonna have to do.
My zombies don't sleep, so Electro Boy. Oh, Lily, if you could heal Electro Boy.
No, plane shift will not work. You're still on the you're still in the material plane. So
The only harmful spell I have is a destruction, and I need 500 gold for that.
You need 500 gold? I'll give it to you.
Ooh, okay. This destruction won't kill Electro Boy, will it?
I don't know if.
Negative, then it'll heal him.
Let me hear. Hold on.
Yeah, because obviously you're not gonna do it if it's gonna kill him.
Yeah, this isn't a negative energy spell, so destruction is not gonna help you here.
Okay.
Okay, so I have inflict wounds. Will that help?
Yeah, that will help.
Inflict wounds will work. Yeah.
I'm going to use all my level 1 spell slots to use inflict wounds.
I'm
because
gonna
I have light wounds.
give him
I
touch of the
also
grave.
have-
Also.
I also have stricken heart, which gives you 26 HP.
Okay, so that's so far that's 24 points of healing between the three of you.
Oh, I might have.
going, boys.
9.
More.
I'll give you one more spell slot, but that's all I got for you, my friend.
7.
Can we add the painful stare damage?
No.
No, I know it. I know. I know. That's why I said it that way.
11, and then I think Dream has one more touch of the grave, I think, for the day.
Oh well, okay.
Yeah, you get 3 of those per day, and I think I used one for you to heal him when you weren't here. Seven. All right, so he's looking fairly healthy again.
That should be good enough for him to
One
watch.
more.
And I'll put a deer face next to him.
All right, so Dream orders his thralls to keep watch. Are you? Oh, I completely forgot about the the Khalib thrall. Is he just being left inside the stasis chamber that you guys threw him into, or
No,
you gonna go back for him later?
Yeah, we went back.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll put him on deer face. He'll ride deer face for now.
Okay. All right, so
Done our best to get the Electro Boy back up and running.
we're at
Would a hero's feast not be a good time to use?
Hero's Feast. You typically want to use right after waking up, not when you're about to go to sleep.
Oh, okay.
But okay, so I think this is a good place to stop for the night. To avoid some potentially confusing timing on something that I am planning, I would like to ask what you guys plan on doing next week.
Like IRL or like in game?
No, in game. Jesus, not.
My
Like
personal
I'm like,
plan-
are you asking
Killing
if we're gonna be
Karzoug.
here next week? I don't understand.
Well, yeah, because there's like, if there are different possibilities here. Like, if you guys choose to like chase down the set of tracks that went from the throne room, then I can probably make a full session out of that plus what's behind the golden door. If you guys go directly for the golden door and then what may or may not come after that, then it's a little awkward for me. So I'm just trying to, because it's whether or not I'm going to do something right now. So just
I choose option number 1.
Yeah, 1 is good.
So-
Charging after the Lamias?
so go chase the other Lamia tracks to the throne room. Okay, cool. So I won't do what I was going to do then, and that'll happen at the end of next week.
Oh, we don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean I don't have to tell you now that it's not happening.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
Aw.
I have massive plan to get through that door.
Basically,
Gonna work.
all I'll say is that it's something that if I had to do it in the middle of a session, it would be awkward and bog things down. And so I'm glad that you're deciding to choose the path that doesn't require me to do that.
Oh, well. We happen to cooperate. That doesn't happen all the time.
So thank you all for that. All right, so well,
On your favorite.
you guys at home heard the wonderful players. Next week we are going to be tying up a loose end to start off with the search for 2 of the Lamias that split off, and then after that, who knows? Maybe we'll get to see what's behind this golden door and perhaps even what's beyond the room behind the door. But until then, we hope everybody has a good week leading up to next. Oh, next week is Labor Day weekend, I think, right? Because that's okay. So hopefully we still play.
I'll be around.
But yeah, so maybe we'll see you next week. If we do, hope you have a good Labor Day weekend, both before and after our session. And have a good night.
Bye.